I hate you, Shun!
My childhood friend was yelling at me. It was after class. Luckily, no one was home when she yelled, so no one heard. I heard her yelling at me out of anger, and I started getting angry as well. Oh, really? That's cool. I hate you too. It all started when we were walking home from yesterday.
I found someone I like.
Oh, congrats.
What is that reaction? I like someone. You aren't interested or worried?
Nope, not at all. Mitsuki was pretty beautiful to say the least. She had beautiful long black hair and a great girly attitude. We get along, but she gets along with class, so I'm just getting along with her because we go back to when we were kids.
You weren't interested in me.
It's not that I'm not interested, but what does she expect me to say about her finding someone she likes? Congrats?
Why would you say that?
It's something to be happy about, no? It's not like I'm gonna be mad. I didn't know what she was so upset about, but then...
I hate you, Shun.
That's what started everything. I'm heading out! The morning after my first fight with my childhood friend. Sadly, I didn't want to see her at school, but I had to go. Of course she wouldn't be here. I didn't see Mitsuki anywhere after I opened the door. She'd always been at the door when I left, but I guess she won't show up the day after a fight. I guess that makes sense. It was a fight in every direction. Maybe this was for the best. Mitsuki is the popular one in class. I'm just the introvert. People in the classroom were jealous of us anyway, so I guess this is a good thing. It's tiring being around someone who is way above your league anyway. And if you like someone, she should focus on him and not me. I guess this was for the best.
Hey.
While I was daydreaming in school, a girl approached me. Long brown hair and a little cute in the face. She looked a little mature? This must have been... You're Mitsuki's friend, right?
Hey, you're acting like this is our first time talking to each other. But we've seen each other before.
Her name was Kana Akima. I had talked to her a lot through Mitsuki. I don't know why this beautiful girl is talking to this ugly dude. So, what's up?
Not what's up.
Ow!
You know what I'm here for.
I do? Ow! You wanted to know about Mitsuki, right? When I glanced at the center of the room, I could see Mitsuki talking to all the other people in the classroom. She looked a little sad, though.
Exactly.
You guys really get along, huh?
We're best friends.
If you're best friends, you probably shouldn't leave her alone, no? I'm sure she's not lonely because she's surrounded by her friends, but if they're best friends, you should be talking to each other. If I keep talking to Akima, some guys will start getting jealous.
I need to talk to you.
Yeah, that would make someone who's unattractive think about what's coming next.
You're in an argument with Mitsuki. And over something dumb?
Yeah, really dumb. It was just the two of us not knowing how to de-escalate.
Then...
I think things ended up where they were supposed to, though.
Pessimist.
You can say whatever you want. I'd get along with her, and I thought about apologizing, but if she likes someone, she should be with him, not me. That's why it's better to just let things go this way.
I'm not sure if you're kind or mean.
Akima let out a little sigh and looked away.
But if you think about it, it works out for me.
Akima said that in a whisper. Works out for you?
Yeah.
What is she talking about? I tilted my head in confusion.
I always left you alone because I felt bad for Mitsuki, but if she's not going for it, I will.
What are you talking about?
Let's go on a date.
What?
A date? You know what a date is, right?
I understand the word, but I don't understand what you're saying. Why would she suddenly talk about dating? I really don't understand what's going on.
Huh? I actually thought I looked okay. I wasn't enough?
That's not the problem here.
Then it's settled.
I wasn't sure why, but I was invited by Akima to go on a date. I seriously don't get it. There's no way she likes me, so I really don't understand what her goal is. Anyway, I'm gonna go swing my bat. Crap! A home run! How is he so athletic? Time to run! No matter what I did, I couldn't get Akima's invitation out of my head. Before I knew it, class was over. Times like these, I just need to clear my head. I'd gone home with Mitsuki every day for a while now, but I should be fine today. I was surprised Akuma asked me to go home with her. I didn't want to deal with other people looking, so I politely said no, and I'm reading in the library. I needed to stay quiet and be the introvert I was meant to be by reading books in the library. I don't have to worry about other people looking. Viva la introvert! The library is my territory.
Oh, what a surprise seeing you here.
It was clearly not my territory. Oh, it's been a minute, Saionji. She was the definition of a princess. She was opposite of Akuma, calm and classy. She was also beautiful. Apparently, she's the only child in a rich family. I don't know the details because we don't talk much, and I hadn't heard anything.
You didn't come by recently.
Wow, can't hide from the librarian, huh?
You're probably the only person I talk to.
There it is again. Something that a common introvert would mistake for flirting. Do beautiful girls enjoy teasing nerds nowadays?
Oh, I heard you fought with Miss Niyama.
Why do all the beautiful girls know what's going on with introverts nowadays? I did fight, but it's nothing that you should be concerned with.
I want to know.
I don't need to have someone console me.
No, it wasn't because I was worried.
Then why is she curious? I'm getting more confused by the minute.
I couldn't make any moves because Miss Namiya was around.
Why?
I couldn't win if she was around.
Win? I was pretty sure Saionji was winning in several departments.
But I don't need to worry anymore.
Saionji started standing up. Why are you coming this way?
I just figured that it was just a little uncomfortable discussing things with you when facing you.
I'm pretty sure that's the most comfortable you can be. I don't understand.
This is skinship between friends.
Yeah, it would be appropriate if we weren't different genders. I don't understand. There should be no skinship between an introvert and a beautiful girl.
Who cares? You've had skinship with Miss Mitsuki all the time.
I mean, she wasn't wrong.
Shun!
What's up, Mitsuki?
Just some skinship.
I see. I guess hugging is skinship.
When you compare her to me, I feel bad because I feel like you're bragging.
Actually, she kissed my cheek too. Okay, maybe that's just skinship too.
Oh my gosh, I have to work so hard.
You really don't need to do anything.
I'm gonna come back more prepared.
She stood up, her face blushing. Yeah, sure. You don't have to prepare, but okay.
I have to prepare my heart. I'll come back tomorrow.
I'm not sure what she was preparing her heart for, but I just waved as she left. Day 2 since finding Mitsuki. People had noticed she wasn't with me, so they were surrounding her. Hey, wanna hang out after class? Yeah, let's go today. I have a game next week. Pretty much all men. Makes sense if there wasn't an annoying pest following her around. Mitsuki is so popular.
What? Are you sad?
A little bit, but I'm still satisfied with where things ended up.
I see.
Enough about that. Anyway, why are you so close?
What? Is there a problem?
Yeah, you shouldn't tease someone who's obviously not popular like that.
Aren't you happy?
I was very happy. That's not the issue.
Then what is it?
I mean, the men are staring at me.
And also Mitsuki.
To an introvert, people watching me was one of the worst things imaginable. Why is Mitsuki looking with the same look as the boys?
I mean, never mind. It's her fault.
Her fault? For what?
Oh, there you are.
I heard a quiet voice coming from the entrance of the classroom. When I looked, I saw Saionji looking this way. Huh? Why is Saionji here?
Damn, her too, huh?
Huh? Did you cuss?
Hey, Miss Yamagishi.
I'm not sure why Saionji came straight to me. Everyone started talking about it. Hey, why is Saionji with that introvert? What's going on with that introvert? There's just beautiful girls all around him. I'm so jealous. What brings you, Saionji? I thought you only ever talked in the library.
Huh? Why?
Because talking to me, an introvert?
People will think you're doing this for attention.
Who are you calling a flirt?
I don't mind if people think I'm doing it for attention.
You're so bold, Miss Sionji.
Yeah, so would you, the one who cares so much about other people, please leave? What? I don't mind people's opinions about me at all. How about Miss Prissy Pants gets off her high horse? I actually prefer the Commonwealth.
I don't know why, but this hurts to watch. You're gonna say that we're common folk. You should go away. You're gonna get dirty. Why are you guys arguing? Didn't you two get along?
We just stopped getting along.
What happened in these last few seconds?
All right. I came prepared this time, Mr. Yamagishi. Let's talk. Prepared for what?
I don't know.
You...
It's nothing like that. Wasn't anything dirty.
Then, Mr. Yamagishi?
For some reason, Sionji reached out to me, her face red. Wait. Why are you trying to hug me?
This is just skinship.
I mean, true.
You can't possibly think that's okay. This isn't skinship at all. Mitsuki was just special. That's why I was so embarrassed. Are you stupid? That's why you're so cute.
What is going on right now? I didn't understand at all.
Anyway, I was talking to him first. Can you go away? Oh, I think I'm free to do as I like during breaks. Take a rain check. Rain check for what? I didn't think I needed to ask to talk.
Two were clearly pissed. Why were these two so angry with each other over me? I didn't understand what was going on as the slow introvert I am.
Hey.
Mitsuki showed up out of nowhere. She hadn't shown up since we argued. I wonder why she decided to show up now. Anyway, what's up? You're looking mighty scary. She was terrifying. I was worried that I pissed her off again. We're still fighting. Mitsuki grabbed my arm while I was standing there confused.
Come with me.
Wait, hang on, what?
Shush, come with me.
I was pulled out of the classroom as Mitsuki dragged me out by the arm. I was surprised by Mitsuki's sudden appearance, but I could see Akima and Sionji standing aghast behind me. For some reason, I was taken to the roof. I could tell that she was upset and the tension from the fight was still there, so I was nervous. What? You okay?
Sean, you dummy.
She was definitely angry. I mean, it's not like anything changed since we fought. Makes sense.
Sean, you idiot!
Okay, calm down.
I can't calm down. I was trying to get your attention as best I could.
What?
Then you turn around and say you're not curious, and you start flirting with Kana and Sayonji.
Wait, what are you talking about, get my attention?
Because I like you, of course.
I was so caught off guard by what she said. She likes me? No way.
You're not responding. You're not interested in me.
No, it's not that. I'm just so confused and can't believe this is happening. Who would expect this beautiful girl to flirt with this introvert? I can tell she's not lying because of how long we've been with each other, but my emotions and mind aren't keeping up.
I had been making my moves on you for a while now.
Really?
I wouldn't hug you or say let's take a bath together if I wasn't trying to flirt with you.
I know for a fact you did not ask me to take a bath together. I know. Sorry, I didn't mean to be so rude. Mitsuki probably tried her best that day to get my attention. So what I said must have bothered her pretty badly considering how she felt. I have to apologize.
I'm sorry for saying I hate you too.
I guess we both said some mean things, huh?
Does that mean you like me?
I'm not sure, really. I like you, but you're more of a childhood friend more than anything. I didn't even think that she liked me.
Then, are you dating one of those two?
Why is that the conclusion you end up at?
Because you were so friendly with them after we argued.
Yeah, I wasn't being friendly. Don't act like this introvert is a playboy.
I know they like you.
I doubt it. They're about as cute and popular as Mitsuki. There's no way I can believe that.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
You really don't trust me, huh? Am I really that suspicious? There's no reason for popular girls like that to like me.
You saved Kana from a pervert the other day.
Yeah?
Sayoji has only had guys who were interested in getting into her pants talk to her, so I think she was happy that a guy was talking to her to talk to her, and she said she had fun hanging out with you.
How do you guys know this when you haven't even talked to each other?
There are so many reasons, and they suddenly started talking to you after I disappear. You don't think that's proof enough?
Huh? Okay. Maybe she's right.
If you aren't interested in me anymore, you might go to them next.
I don't know about that. Honestly, I didn't expect any of them to like me. But if I were to like anyone, I think it'd be Mitsuki.
We can't hang around here. I have to claim my territory.
Hang on, Mitsuki. You're gonna be causing trouble with that kind of attitude. I would experience embarrassment.
It's okay. I'm just going to start a fight.
You're gonna make friendships end! Don't do it! I learned that Mitsuki liked me. I was surprised, but I was happy that I'd gotten along with Mitsuki again. However, I was late to class because I had to make Mitsuki calm down. The next day,
Good morning, Shun.
I saw a smiling Mitsuki. It had only been 2 days, but it seemed like forever. Oh, good morning! You look good.
I get to see you.
What is this? Your face is so hot. Oh, your mom said thank you for getting along with Mitsuki.
She needs to stop worrying so much.
Apparently, it had to have been my daughter causing trouble.
Huh? She's worried about you?
I think she's someone who worries too much because of you. I understand. We'd act like nothing ever happened and we went to class together. Then, dude, Yamagishi and Niyama came to school together! Damn it, they're back together! I could hear them talking.
Why do they look so sad?
You should probably think about it before talking.
You're finally here. I've been waiting for you.
Why are you two waiting for me?
Because we need to decide when we are going on a date. I'm glad you two are getting along again, but I don't plan on giving up just yet. Me too. Come on, skinship, Mr. Yamagishi.
Whoa, what? Why is this happening? I was hugged out of the blue. I was told that she wouldn't give up. And then I remember what Mitsuki told me yesterday. Why are these two so close to me?
You two. Let's go. Shun is mine.
Mitsuki is furious too. This is way too much for an introvert like me. I just passed out. Sports. It's not uncommon for young boys and girls to dedicate their lives to them and aspire to turn pro. I, Toshiki Etsuzin, was one of them. Brilliant achievements, rows of trophies, the adoring cheers of the fans. I, who obtained those things through soccer, lost everything with just a single injury. That's why now, I'm just going through the motions without a goal in life. I thought at this rate, my life would end without anything noteworthy happening at all. That was until I met her. Whoa, what is it, sis? You came home? She might look baby-faced, but this is my big sister. She's 10 years my senior and reached adulthood long ago. She's got a strong character despite how she looks. And I don't know if it's because she's so much older than me, but I've always found her hard to deal with.
I heard from Mom and Dad. You spent an entire week lazing around the house when summer vacation started, didn't you?
Well, come on. School's out and I've got nothing to do.
Basically, you got lots of spare time?
Yeah. It's not easy having nothing but free time, you know.
I see. Perfect.
Huh?
Come with me, okay?
Big sis? What the hell are you thinking?
You're going to help me with my job. I already got permission for Grammy.
Grandma! No way! Wait, please!
Give it a rest. We're going to beat the crippled spirit of yours back into shape.
No!
So, So, starting today, my little brother Toshiki is gonna be staying here at the dormitory for summer break doing odd jobs for us. Everyone say hi!
The place he had brought me to was the girls' school dormitory our grandma managed. My sister was working here as a teacher, and she was also the dorm mother. And so now, even though I was a high school student, it seemed I was about to be forced to spend my summer vacation living at a girls' dormitory.
He might be your brother, Heaney, but isn't there something a bit weird about a guy our age living with us?
Right? It's a little scary.
The students here call my sister Heaney? Does she put on an act with them?
It's fine. He wouldn't have the guts to try any funny business with me here. But if he does, don't hesitate to come and tell me. Cause I'll kick his butt into next week.
Rise. She's serious.
Heaney, are you bossy at home?
You seem like you'd be scary there.
Correct.
Hey, are you the Toshiki?
Huh?
Toshiki Etsuzen, the high school freshman who got called up to represent the Olympic team and competed for top goal scorer?
Yeah, that's me.
Wow, I'm a big fan of yours.
You're Heeney's little brother? Can I have your autograph? Stop flirting.
I'm not!
It's disgusting.
That's a false accusation! A horrible false accusation! After that, my sister got rid of the girls who were asking for my autograph, and I somehow got out in one piece. So, where to next?
I'm going to show you to your room, but before that, there's someone I want you to meet. Oh, there she is. Tsubasa, got a minute?
Hina? Huh? A boy? If you need me, can we talk later?
She left.
She seems really strong-willed. To think she'd speak to a teacher like that.
That girl. Her name's Tsubasa Tenku. She's well known for her frosty attitude, but she's not so bad. She's the ace of the volleyball club, despite only being a sophomore, and is trusted by all her teammates.
Huh? Are you the advisor to the ballet club, too?
You don't have to be an advisor to understand that sort of thing. You can tell by looking how the students are.
On that note, I got the impression that girl really didn't like me.
Well, she basically just seems to hate boys.
Why did you bring me to her?
I told you, didn't I? Basically, there are exceptions. Besides, as much as it pains me, I don't know anything about sports.
It pains you? Anyway, what are you talking about?
She seems a little flustered at the moment, right? That's why I brought you.
But that makes no sense! What the hell kind of use could a guy with a crippled spirit be to you?
Hey, that's my line. Anyways, for the time being, just speak to her, okay? It could be good for you too. Your jobs here as follows: do odd jobs and to speak to that girl.
Odd jobs aside, what kind of demon would force a guy to get involved with a girl who hates men?
Surely it's a reward.
How'd you work that out? I did go and speak to Tsubasa one more time after that, but... Seems like she's in quite a bad mood.
He'll be here for the whole summer break, so you have any odd jobs, feel free to make him do them all, okay?
Even if he has management's family, isn't it a bit strange to have a boy living in the girls' dorm?
Absolutely!
Oh, come on, don't be like that. He wanted to speak to you, you know?
Huh?
So that's that then. Well, good luck.
What? What the hell am I supposed to do in this situation?
You'll figure it out, Blockhead.
I don't know what that means.
For the time being, just wait here till she comes back out, okay?
Here? You're joking, right?
You should be pleased to have your first job, little brother.
You can't fool me, no matter how cool you make it sound.
Be quiet. That's an order from your big sis.
Ugh.
Well, have fun.
And with that, Hina disappeared off somewhere else. My sister was bossy and made unreasonable requests, but usually she only made bossy, unreasonable requests that involved me. Surely this is just going to cause Tsubasa a nuisance.
Huh? You're still here?
Tsubasa was very surprised when she opened the door after an hour had passed. My sister told me to wait here.
That doesn't mean you actually do it. For an hour? Is Hina actually scary?
Well, she is, but only to me.
I see. You don't have to mind me.
Well, I know that, but...
Why don't you just go home when it's time to go instead of idling your time away here? Mr. Honorably Wounded Hero.
I see. She seems to be pretty mean-spirited. There's not a hint of emotion in her words. By my honorable wounding, she was referring to the time I was fouled in the penalty area in the Olympic semifinals with the score tied in the final minute. In exchange for getting my leg seriously injured, my teammate scored a penalty that ended up being the winning goal. She probably said that on purpose so I'd leave her alone. I don't have a place to call home. I lost everything with that injury.
I saw on TV that your operation was a success, though.
Right, the operation was. That's why it doesn't cause me any problems in my daily life now. But I can't run properly anymore.
I see. I am sorry, but I'm not kind enough to be able to give you any sympathy.
I mean, it's not like I wanted sympathy.
I see.
Just for a moment, we spoke to each other without reserve. Next, I had to figure out what's bothering her. It's not like I have any obligation to do that whatsoever, though. And it's hard to imagine she wants that either. I'll just keep an eye on her enough that my sister won't get angry with me. More importantly, I have to do something about the absurd fact that I live in a girls' dormitory. Fortunately, the other girls were very welcoming towards me, far from being disliked as I expected. They treated me with great warmth. That said, I did feel guilty about trampling all over the girls' flower garden, so to speak. To tell the truth, I felt uncomfortable living there. Yeah, that was awkward. I'm going for a walk. I enjoyed having the girls make a fuss over me, but ultimately all they could see were rocks and trophies. To me, they were celebrating no longer existed. Receiving all that praise in spite of that just felt embarrassing. Huh? Is that? I wondered why she went out in a t-shirt. Is she training? That she came home means she finished with her club activities. In spite of that, damn, she really is serious. Somehow I was curious about Tsubasa and what my sister had said to me about her, so I decided to go in for a little information gathering. Just how long are you gonna run? Seeing Tsubasa, who'd been running for 3 hours straight, I couldn't help but ask.
Were you watching me?
Well, hey, did you have the morning off today?
It's summer break.
No, I mean at the volleyball club. You knew that and played dumb, right?
I was at the club today.
You should call it a day soon then. Aren't you supposed to spend your afternoons resting?
I can't do that. You probably didn't know. We're entering a national competition this year. That's why I don't have time to rest. Even if I'm not touching the ball, I have to do some kind of training.
But if your coach told you to rest at such an important time, doesn't that mean he deems recovery time to be necessary? It's admirable that you've been training independently during your downtime, but resting properly is important too, you know. Not only that, but I think running for long hours in the scorching heat is overdoing it.
You don't understand how I feel, do you?
Tsubasa?
People like you, who shine on the big stage and tower above everyone else with your outstanding talent, living out your dream in front of the world, you don't get it. You don't know how hard it is for ordinary people.
Do you feel the pressure of expectations?
Even though I'm still only a sophomore, I'm the ace of my team. For me, there's always the next spring tournament, but this summer will be the seniors' last chance to play in a tournament for the school. If we don't get a win here, I'll be letting all my teammates and the people supporting me down.
Is that why you're being so hard on yourself with practice? Tell you the truth, I understand how you feel, Tsubasa. I've had my fair share of expectations piled on me. I've got a pretty good idea on how heavy, how demanding that can feel. But Tsubasa, are you only playing volleyball for your teammates and supporters?
Huh?
You're playing volleyball for yourself because you like it, right? If that's the case, you shouldn't be pushing yourself until you can't take it anymore.
Well, but...
People's expectations do feel heavy. What's more, if you fail, there certainly will be more people who feel let down. But the majority of the people supporting you just want you to do your best. They're not about criticizing you. Instead of seeing people's expectations of you as a weight on your shoulders, what if you used everyone's desire for you to succeed as encouragement? Kind of like feeling that everything's gonna be alright because everyone's behind you. It might sound a bit cliche, but your outlook can change completely based on how you interpret your feelings.
Toshi? Is that how you were able to perform so well in the limelight?
Toshi? That's right. Buckling under the pressure while wearing the Japanese flag on the world stage was out of the question. But, as a matter of fact, in spite of my team from back then being amazingly talented and training hard, there were players who would get so nervous during a match that they'd end up not being able to do anything at all. They were the ones worrying about what would happen if they blundered in front of their supporters. But once I understood the real meaning behind why the supporters were there, I became able to play to my ability.
In that case, I wonder if I'll be okay too?
I'm not saying we're exactly the same, but I think you'll be fine. Besides, before anything else, why not just focus on enjoying volleyball?
Huh?
Like you said, you play because you enjoy it, right? So wouldn't it be a shame if you weren't having fun? Not only that, but there are abilities you can only tap into when you're having fun.
There are?
You know how time flies when you're having fun?
Yeah, it does.
That's because you're so absorbed, you focus so much, you forget that time is passing. Well, you can access that state during a game. When you reach such an extreme level of focus, you feel as though there's no play you can't make, and your body is in complete alignment with your will. We call it being in the zone.
The zone.
I think it's best if you don't think too much about it. But one thing I can say is that only players who are able to enter the zone are the ones who are able to enjoy playing. So, shall we enjoy the game?
Okay.
Well then, please wipe yourself down and call it a day. Huh? What's wrong?
Get away! Don't come near me!
Huh? Did I do something?
It's not that. I'm all sweaty. The smell is embarrassing.
Oh, it's fine. I'm used to being in sweating environments, so it doesn't bother me. Besides, girls and boys smell different. Anyways, I'm heading back. It'd be a tragedy if you got injured, so please don't overdo it at the practice anymore, okay?
Okay, I won't.
Well then, see you later. Did I say a little too much? She probably thinks I'm annoying.
That's my little brother.
Huh? Ina! No way, were you listening?
Bingo! I saw my little brother's valiant performance.
Cut it out! You're embarrassing me!
What's the problem? It looks like you got through her. But even still, zone. I guess you're still young.
Hey! That's really what it's called! Even the national team coach calls it that!
Oh? So you have entered the zone then?
To be honest, I've only ever realized when people have told me after the fact. When you're truly in the zone, you think about nothing but the game, so you don't notice that you're in the zone. But I don't think you can enter the zone just by having fun. There's one more condition.
What's that?
When the game is competitive. I think it's probably because that's when you have the most fun.
I see. You really are a masochist, huh? You seem like you'd love that kind of situation.
Hey! Someone hears you, they can misunderstand. Stop it! Seriously!
Well, I guess I should be pleased you don't enjoy getting mercilessly thrashed.
Did you hear me? I said, did you hear me?
Toshi! Oh, hey, Hina.
Oh, Tsubasa? What's up?
That's fine, I'll show you after you're done talking. You better do a good job, little brother.
What the hell is with you, Hina? Gah. She left. So what's up?
Well, if I do well at the volleyball tournament, would you like to go to the theme park with me?
Theme park? Huh? Are you?
Of course, it's fine if you don't want to. But if you don't mind, then I want us to go together.
Are you inviting me on a date? Okay. I want you to promise me 2 things.
Promise?
I think you probably already know, but 1, no more overdoing it with the practice, and 2, if there's ever anything troubling you, to come and talk to me. I want you to make those 2 promises to me.
This is...
It seemed like Tsubasa understood what I was trying to say. When we first met, it seemed as though she wasn't able to talk to anybody. I heard that she had a frosty attitude, and I think people thought that because she wasn't able to express her feelings. She could already be confiding in my sister, and she's idolized by her teammates from the club. So there's a chance I'm overthinking things and getting it wrong. But it's always better to have a lot of people you can speak to. That's why I made the suggestion, so she wouldn't have to bear her troubles alone. You think you can do that?
Yes, I promise.
And it's settled. If you do your best, we'll go on a date. I'll get my sister to pay for it. Since she made me live here, exacting a little harmless revenge shouldn't be a problem. And since it's my sister, I got a feeling she'll probably give me the money with a generous smile.
Okay, and there's one more thing I want to ask you.
What is it?
Would it be okay if I came to your room to hang out sometimes? Obviously, I'll get Hina's permission. I don't know about that.
For the time being, my sister said I'm banned from entering the girls' rooms. So, ethically speaking, this is a gray area. But as for Tsubasa, she probably just wants to speak to me about her problems. And my sister did also tell me that speaking to her was part of my job.
No can do?
Gap between the way she's being now and the frosty reception I got before is enormous. This is too cute. No, it's fine. If my sister says it's okay, you're welcome to come and hang out in my room anytime.
Really? Thank you.
After we made our promise, my sister gave her permission unusually quickly. With that, Tsubasa, who only asked if she could come into my room occasionally, ended up hanging out in there with me every single day.
Hey, Toshi. I've been a fan of yours since forever. That's why I've been asking Hina if she'd let me talk to you for quite a while now.
Really? Is that why my sister brought me here? After seeing her taking her training to extremes due to anxiety? You can tell just by looking, but I think my sister's got a soft spot for Tsubasa. By the way, why were you so cold towards me when we met?
You just turned up at the dormitory out of nowhere. My head was a mess and I didn't know how to speak to you. I didn't want to seem like I was less struck or anything, so I did my best to play it cool out of embarrassment.
Oh, is that so? I'd have preferred if she didn't do her best on that one. And that's how me and Tsubasa became completely honest with each other. Seems her frosty attitude was all an act she put on so people wouldn't be able to tell if she was nervous. The real her was super cute and adorable. After rethinking her style, she performed amazingly at the summer tournament and made a name for herself that echoed up and down the country. Seeing that, I felt inspired to go through a demanding rehabilitation program in order to make a comeback of my own. But that was only a short while ago. For now, I just want us to enjoy our time together in happiness.
My name is Takumi Yamamoto. I'm a 25-year-old office worker living with my daughter.
Dad, I made it into a ball.
Great job, Miku! Shall we grill it then? Her name is Miku, and she just turned 5 years old. She'll be entering elementary school next year.
Delicious.
You made these all?
Yeah.
My daughter was adorable. It's our company's president Tachibana who took care of us, parent and child.
Takumi, how's the new department?
Oh, it's going great. I'm getting paid more, and I get to spend more time with Miku, which is great.
That's great.
Thank you for all your help.
But more importantly, how's that thing going with one of my daughters?
Oh, no, I appreciate the sentiment, but
Doesn't Miku need a mother too?
that may be so, but The president is a good man, and he recommended that I marry one of his 3 daughters. Even if I was okay with it, it wasn't like that for them. President Tachibana still insisted, so I tried to get closer to them. But President Tachibana's daughters, who were famous for their beauty, apparently didn't like me. Maybe they think I'm taking advantage of their father. Or maybe it's because I have a child. For example, Eiko-san, the eldest daughter, and my boss. Eiko-san, I put together the documents you asked for.
Oh my. Thank you, Yamamoto-kun. You are indeed a fast worker. That helps a lot.
No problem. By the way, would you like to go out to eat sometime?
Yamamoto-kun, it's nice of you to ask me out, but you can't. You have kids, so you can't be a bad example to them. Take good care of your family.
I understand. I just invited her out to eat. Why? Eiko-san, who's 3 years older than me, is beautiful, calm, and kind. She has a strong core and says what she means when she means it. When I ask her out to dinner, she turns me down. And when we talk about relationships, I feel like she definitely avoids me. It's hard to tell if I'm not her type or if she's just not interested. Miyabi-san, the second daughter, who's my colleague sitting next to me. Miyabi-san, I've moved the data to the shared folder, so please take care of the finishing touches.
Okay, I'll check.
And when you're done, let's go out.
Did you say something?
Oh, no, it's nothing.
Did I say something funny?
I'm sorry.
Please make 10 copies of this.
Miyabi-san is an intelligent, cool, and beautiful woman, the same age as me. But she's too cool, and gives everyone the cold shoulder. I've asked her out to eat before, but she turned me down. I've never heard rumors of her having a boyfriend. There's even talk amongst the male employees of when the day will come when she falls in love. As you may have guessed, neither Eiko-san, the eldest daughter, nor Miyabi-san, the second daughter, have any interest in me. This is not looking good, even though it's the president's idea. Shina-chan, the third daughter, is also looking difficult. She's fresh out of college and she doesn't seem to like me at all. As I was walking to the copy room...
Oh my gosh! Why is the paper getting stuck?
Hey, what's wrong, Shina-chan?
Takumi-san! I can't print because the paper keeps getting jammed!
There's a trick to that. Let me see. I fixed the jammed copy machine. Here. That fixed it. Next time it jams, don't hesitate to ask me.
Yes, thank you very much!
If that doesn't work, call someone listed here.
Okay.
Alright, I'll come back later.
Oh,
What is it? If it's about the copy machine...
it's not that, but why don't you invite me out like you do with my sisters?
Huh? But whenever I do, you always say you're busy, so...
I am busy, but I don't want to feel like I'm the only one left out.
Is that so? Then I'll invite you again soon, okay?
I can think about it then. Also, please give me that document. I'll make the copies and bring them with me.
Okay. 10 copies, please. Shina-chan just graduated from college this year. I only got to know her last year, and she was honest and cute then. Maybe there's a reason she turned out like that so soon after joining the company. Well, either way, she's too young to be a candidate for marriage. That being said, I'm fine with my life with Miku, as it has always been. Miku, have you been a good girl today?
Yeah. Were you a good girl today too, Dad?
I've been working hard too. Shall we go home? What do you want for dinner tonight?
Hamburger and steak.
Miku is a really bright and honest child. But I still wonder if the president is right about Miku needing a mother as she grows older. It's a call from the company.
Is it work?
Sorry, Miku. Dad's gonna make a call for a second. It was Eiko-san who called me. She wanted me to come back to the office as soon as possible, so I took Miku with me and went to the office.
I'm sorry, Takumi-kun. It's about what we were talking about on the phone.
It's about the deal with Kawamura Heavy Industries, isn't it? They want to meet with us now?
Yeah, they suddenly became interested in the deal. But they said they won't talk unless it's you.
The boss there is a little eccentric. Okay, please, leave it to me. But in the meantime, Miku...
I know. I'll be right by her side, so don't worry.
Okay, I'll be counting on you then. Miku, will you be a good girl and wait for me?
Yeah, good luck with your work, Dad.
I left Miku with Eiko-san and headed for the conference room.
Sis, let's go home.
I'm making hamburger steak for dinner tonight. Oh, sorry. I'm taking of Miku-chan on Takumi's behalf, so go ahead first.
Is that Takumi's daughter? Nice to meet you. I'm Sheena. Nice to meet you. I'm Miku.
She's so cute. She's like an angel. I'm Miyabi.
Miyabi and Sheena and Eiko.
She's so honest and cheerful. And she's cute.
I bet her mother is beautiful and kind.
Takumi-san is handsome too. Never mind.
Huh? Miku doesn't have a mom.
Or? What do you mean, Miku-chan?
Miku's family is just me and my dad. So, Takumi-san's single?
I didn't hear that.
And when I came back, after the deal was done... Eiko-san, we successfully got the contract for Kawamura Heavy Industries. Wait, what's everyone doing here?
Takumi-kun, may I have a word with you? Takumi-kun, I know this might be a little late to ask, but are you single?
Huh? Didn't I tell you that?
I didn't hear you say that.
Sheena, be quiet. Miku-chan will wake up.
Oh, thanks for taking care of Miku, everyone. Well then, I'll be going now. I went home carrying Miku on my back as she slept. Miku was happy that she had a good time with her big sisters.
Who would have thought Takumi-kun was single?
Why didn't he tell me he was a single father?
Let's ask Dad when we get home.
You didn't know he was single until now?
I didn't know until today.
I thought he was a married man.
Did Takumi-san get divorced?
Well, you have to ask him in person about that.
The next day, while I was having lunch at the company cafeteria, Eiko-san and her sisters came over.
Takumi-kun, can we join you?
Yeah, no problem. Whoa, having lunch with the three beautiful daughters of the company president makes me nervous. Could it be about yesterday?
Takumi-kun, I heard you're single just the other day, but is it true?
Yes, I'm sorry. I thought you all heard from the president.
Dad, the president didn't tell us.
What happened to Miku-chan's mother?
Apparently she left right after Miku was born.
Apparently?
Well, Miku's not actually my child.
What do you mean?
It was somewhat awkward, but I told the three sisters what happened. In fact, I didn't have parents for as long as I could remember, and I grew up in an orphanage. I made a brother there. His name was Rikuto Okuda, and we became great friends. When I was a senior in college, I went to see Rikuto because he was hospitalized. Sick? Is it bad?
Yeah, ain't got much time left.
No. Miku-chan is only 2 years old, right?
She'll probably end up in an orphanage like the both of us.
Alright, I'll take Miku-chan!
But I feel bad. You went through a lot of hard work to get into college. Now you're about to graduate and start working, right?
Don't worry. I'll take good care of Miku-chan. So Rikuto, don't worry. I decided to look after Miku-chan, and she and I came to live together. And with luck, I was picked up by the president.
So, you became a father without getting married.
If anything, I've never even had a girlfriend. Well, I guess things just turn out the way it's supposed to. President Tachibana is a really nice man, so Miku and I are able to live happily together.
Hardworking, kind, and trustworthy. A little clumsy at times, but has a good sense of humor.
Handsome, unmarried, and has never had a girlfriend. And the angelic Miku-chan!
Takumi-kun, about the other day when you invited me out to eat. Sis, I'll go, so don't worry.
Takumi-san, you said you'd ask me out again soon, didn't you?
Oh, you guys need to calm down.
The oldest one should get priority here. Takumi-san is more capable with me since we're the same age.
Sheena liked Takumi-san first. Give it up, guys.
Everyone, please, calm down. Our colleagues are watching. So, I ended up going out to eat with the 3 beautiful sisters on my day off.
Why are the 3 of us together?
Sorry. You guys were about to fight at the cafeteria, so I'd like to ask. But haven't you all avoided me up to this point?
Of course we would avoid you. If someone who thought was married asked me out.
Besides, you have a child.
But now that I know it's okay, you can invite me out more often. If anything, I want you to ask me out.
We can go out if you'd like.
But it would be a nuisance to leave Miku with the president every time we did that.
Don't worry about him.
Meanwhile, President Tachibana was taking care of Miku at the amusement park.
Hey, Miku-chan, shall we ride that one next?
Yeah, I love you, Grandpa.
Is that so? Grandpa loves you, too.
To tell you the truth, I've liked you ever since I met you, Takumi-san. Please go out with me on the premise of marriage.
But you just started working. And if you decide to get married...
No, I've made up my mind after hearing what you said to me the other day. It doesn't matter if I just started working or not. I'll be a good mother for Miku-chan, I promise.
Thanks. I didn't expect to hear that from you, so I'm surprised.
Please, I promise I won't make you or Miku-chan regret it.
I'm going to be a good balance. I will be a good wife to Takumi-san and a wonderful mother to Miku-chan. So please, Takumi-san, please keep me close to you.
But I don't have any qualities that would make you like me, Miyabi-san.
Treating me so kindly despite giving you the cold shoulder. I'm sorry for not being nice to you. I like you so much. I'm going to become a sweet wife.
The cold Miyabi-san is into me.
Takumi-san, you're good at your job, and even when you're asked to do something absurd, you do it with a smile on your face. I have always been attracted to you like that, and I think I have been spoiled by you. I hope we can make a bright family together. I would be happy if I could spoil both you and Miku-chan.
Eiko-san, I understand all of your feelings towards me, but it's difficult to draw conclusions at this stage.
Yeah, it's too sudden for Takumi-kun. We're not that close to begin with.
Then, I guess we'll just have to go on dates.
I guess I'm first up then. I'm the eldest, so the first date. I'm the nearest person to him at work. I should be the first.
Takumi-san treats me well every day.
Please, calm down! Don't fight for me! The next day, it was getting out of hand. So I reported, contacted, and discussed this matter with the president. So, all 3 of them proposed to me at once.
Well, isn't that a great thing? Things like that don't happen very often, you know.
You're right. It certainly does not. But it's still quite the predicament.
Can't you narrow it down to one person?
It's tough. I don't know what to do. I've never even had a girlfriend before. As for me, I want all 3 of them to continue being close to each other.
If that's the case, I have a good idea.
You're the president, after all. What kind of idea is it?
Well, it's very simple. You want my daughters to get along, they want to get married to you, and I want to be Miku-chan's grandpa. So, starting today, there will be a new addition to our family. Takumi-kun and Miku-chan are going to live with us.
Hi! Yay!
Is this really a good idea? The good idea, according to the president, was for me and Miku to live with him and his 3 daughters. If I can't narrow it down to one of the 3 sisters, then live and develop a relationship with each of them. If I still can't narrow it down, he said to just have a relationship with all 3 at once. Is this really okay?
Hey, Miku-chan. I'm Mama Eiko. Call me Mama Miyabi.
I'm Mama Sheena. Yay! 3 moms! I'm so happy!
Well, Miku's happy, so I guess it's okay.
Miku, want to play with Mama Sheena? Yay! Hide and seek then. Alright, Mommy's going to be the tagger, so hide, okay?
Sheena-chan is very caring and always plays with Miku. She's a good caretaker, and Miku takes a liking towards her.
Miku, hamburger steak is ready. Can you help me put everyone's plate on the table?
Yeah, I can help.
Miyabi-san is a perfect cook and housekeeper, and disciplines Miku well. Miku loves Miyabi-san's cooking.
Miku-chan, do you want to sleep with Mommy today?
Yes, will you read me a story?
Of course. Let's start where we left off yesterday.
Eiko-san is good at spoiling Miku. With all this love she's receiving, Miku is growing up to be an even nicer child.
All right, now that Miku's gone to bed. Tonight, you're coming with me.
No fair. Takumi-san, stay with me tonight.
Please get along with each other. The tension between the 3 sisters is as fierce as ever. Well, at least Miku and I are having a good time.
I'm going to be transferred to the 3rd sales section in the next transfer? I, Tomoaki Ikaruga, who turns 24 this year, was summoned by my boss and told about the transfer.
Yes, it seems they're short on staff, so I'm going to ask you to go there this time.
Wait, are you sure it's okay for me to go there? Sales Section 3 is also known as the Woman's Garden. It was a department that only had women. When I joined, there were some male employees too, but they were all sent to other departments because they started fighting over the women by approaching them, and so on. That's why there are only women now.
Apparently, the higher-ups have decided that it wouldn't be a problem, since you don't seem to be able to approach women or anything.
I see. I bet it was that old man who set this up. I can just picture him laughing. Thus, I was going to be stepping into the woman's garden. My name is Tomoaki Ikaruga. I've been assigned to Sales Section 3 starting today. I look forward to working with you. On the day of my transfer, I was immediately made to introduce myself in front of all the female employees. However,
The guy who came in.
Why him?
yeah, they weren't welcoming. I mean, if you're going to talk behind my back, at least make sure I can't hear.
Ikaruga-kun! I know we've met internally a few times, but I'd like to reiterate that I'm Asuka Kagari. If there's anything you don't understand, don't hesitate to ask me.
Oh, yes. Thank you. Kagari-san. She's a famous beauty in this company. She's 3 years my senior, but I heard there's been a lot of fighting over her since she first joined the company. She's soft-spoken and kind, so she's popular among both men and women.
I know this is nothing new, but I'll do it anyways. I'm Ichika Inamori. Don't drag me down.
Yeah, I know. Nice seeing you. This cold woman was my classmate, and we went through training together, so we were acquainted. She's a strange girl who was pretty nice to me when I first joined the company, but towards the end of the training, she started poking at me a lot. I heard that when she joined, the competition among the men became more intense, so they were all sent away. The people above her, who had been blind to Kagari-san's situation, could no longer turn a blind eye. Then the others introduced themselves. And finally, it was the last girl's turn.
I'm Shizuku Shirayuki. a new employee. Nice to meet you.
This girl? I don't know her. I heard a rumor that a very pretty new girl joined this year, so it might be her. I think someone said they were assigned to Sales Section 3 as well. Even though I entered this company earlier than you, you're my senior in this department, so don't be so formal, Shirayuki-san.
Oh, a nice guy.
Sorry, I didn't catch what you said.
No, it's nothing.
Stop looking at her like that. Gross.
Could you stop saying such misleading things?
Huh?
What's up with her? Inamori's so grumpy.
Well then, Ikagura-kun, I'll be your instructor. But I don't think there's much I can teach you.
But the products I'm in charge of are different from those of Sales Section 1, so I was hoping you could teach me about the products and our business partners.
You're very disciplined, aren't you? Shall we all study together, Shizuku-chan? Yes.
Then Shirayuki-san and I moved to the conference room together with Inamori-san and looked over the documents. Apparently, Shirayuki-san had just finished her training and recently got assigned to this department. It was kind of funny to see her trying so hard to learn.
Hey, what are you looking at?
Oh, I'm sorry.
No matter how cute Shizuku-chan is, you have to concentrate on your work, okay? What?
No, it's not like that. I'm sorry.
Alright, back to the documents then.
Oh no, I feel like she's wary of me now. She must have misunderstood, so I guess I can't help it. After that, Shirayuki-san kept glancing at me while we were being informed.
Well then, I have a meeting soon, so you two can look at the documents together. Ikaruga-kun will go to the sales meeting with me tomorrow, so just read through the materials for now.
Understood.
Shizuku-chan, if you have any questions, ask Ikaruga-kun. Since you're in the sales department, it's important to get used to guys as well. Yes.
It's important to get used to guys, not people? Maybe she's from an all-girls school. I guess I'll just focus on this for now. Sales methods and manners are the same as in the previous department, so as long as I can keep the features of each product and the characteristics of each client in mind, I should be able to handle it. Come to think of it, I wonder what area I'll be in charge of. Is something wrong?
No, it's nothing.
Huh. Is there something you don't understand?
No, it's fine.
Yeah? That's good.
He's a nice person after all. You're okay with this, Senpai?
Okay with what?
Well, the fact that there's only women in the office.
Oh, I see. To be honest, it's a little awkward, but there's no point in complaining.
Wow, it's amazing how you're able to approach it like that.
Well, I've been pushed around so much since I was a kid, maybe that's just the way it's supposed to be. At any rate, I just have to try my best not to drag the people in this department down.
Senpai, you're in your 4th year now, right?
Yeah, that's right.
That's amazing.
Is it?
What's going on? Stop fawning over her.
What are you doing here, Inamori?
I came to see if you were slacking off, and sure enough you were. I'm going to tell Asuka-san about this.
How was I slacking off?
You were fawning all over Shizuka-chan.
No, it's not like that. It's because I asked him a question.
Shirayuki-san.
It's okay for you to ask questions, Shizuku-chan. You're a new employee. I'm not mad at you for wasting time by answering Shizuku-chan's question. I'm mad at you for fawning over her. In other words, it's all your fault, Ikaruga-kun.
I'm sure you're right, but I'm not fawning over her.
How can you say that? You were fawning.
Inamori, you can't speak for others. You're wasting time from your work right now.
Too bad. I'm your chaperone, so there's nothing wrong with checking up and scolding you.
A chaperone? Why you? Shouldn't that be Kagari-san?
Asuka-san is gentle, so she's not suited for this kind of thing. That's why I took over.
What?
Hey! Don't look so blatantly displeased!
You senpais get along very well, don't you?
How? Shizuku-chan, are you blind?
Yeah, there's no way I can get along with Inamori.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I'm sorry about that.
I'm sorry too. Don't worry about it. It's not your fault, Shizuku-chan.
What?
Anyways, don't worry about it, Shirayuki-san. Inamori, we have to memorize the materials, so you'll have to come back later.
Right. Sorry, Shizuku-chan. Sorry for interrupting.
No, it's fine.
Ikaruga-kun, I think you already know. But don't mess with Shizuku-chan just because nobody's watching you. If you do, you'll make enemies of everyone in this department.
Okay, just leave already. Ugh, how can you be so overprotective?
I appreciate it, but...
Well, she's being too obnoxious, so you can tell her she's being too obnoxious, okay?
No, it's not that bad.
From then on, we were to pound the materials into our heads until Kagari-san came back. To be honest, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't anxious. But the days I spent in the third sales section weren't bad. Kagari-san, who works with me on the outside jobs, is very kind, and Shirayuki-san, who I talk to from time to time, is restless but adorable. As for Inamori, she still gets involved with me, as usual. But the days were very enjoyable, to say the least. One such day...
What? The deal is about to be cancelled?
It happened when Shirayuki-san and her senpai came back from their first outing.
That's right. The other party started talking nonsense.
I'm sorry. I didn't do a very good job of presenting.
It's okay. It's not your fault, Shizuku-chan. It's the client's fault for making those false accusations.
But what are we going to do? The clients are from that major company, Towano Eiko, right?
Towano Eiko?
If we lose business, it could be a big problem. Although, I don't think they'll be able to cut us off so easily.
Anyway, why don't you go for lunch, Shizuku-chan?
What? But...
We'll talk to Karagi-san about this one, so don't worry about it. If anything, she'll get mad at me if she catches you here on your lunch break.
I see. I'm sorry. Oh, what should I do? It's my fault. Maybe I'm not suited for sales after all.
Shirayuki-san? Can I join you for lunch?
Senpai? Sure.
Good. So, can you tell me more about what you guys were talking about?
But...
Yeah. Just don't tell me about the confidential part. Can you tell me what happened without mentioning the classified information?
Yes.
As we were moving, Shirayuki-san slowly told me how it happened. As the senior was saying earlier, the clients were making accusations about Shirayuki-san's attitude. After listening to the conversation, I left Shirayuki-san for a bit and called 2 places, and then headed to a nearby restaurant with her. That food was delicious, wasn't it?
Yes.
We finished our meal and came back to the office, but Shirayuki-san was still down. Well, I guess you wouldn't be in high spirits if a deal was about to be cancelled because of you. Sorry, Shirayuki-san. I have to go somewhere, so go back first.
Okay.
You don't have to be that discouraged. It's okay. I won't let this incident be something you have to worry about.
What?
Well then, I have someone waiting for me, so I'll be going. Old man, I came here to talk to you. I left Shirayuki-san and went to see a familiar face.
Can't you tell I'm almost retired?
It's your fault I couldn't get a hold of you.
Well, you're my grandson after all. So what's going on?
Well,
I'm stumped. They're blatantly being unreasonable, but this time they're the customer. And besides, they're one of our biggest clients. But they're asking us to give them 30% reduction is beyond absurd. We're buying their products from other departments too, aren't we? Can't we just tell them to stop doing business with us from our side? We can't bring up other departments. And if they really stop all transactions, it's going to be a big problem. We can't take responsibility. But we can't allow them to just keep looking at us like we're under their feet.
I'm sorry for interrupting. Kagami-san, will you leave this one up to me?
Ikaruga-kun? I've been waiting for you since you called me earlier. You have something up your sleeve, don't you?
Yes, I've made various preparations. Inamori is right. We won't be crying ourselves to sleep over this.
Asuka-san, let's leave it to Ikaruga-kun. Ichika-chan. Okay. Anyways, can you tell me the details first?
Yes, of course.
Can I come with you too?
Right. Come along, Shizuku-chan.
Are you sure we can leave this up to Ikaruga-kun? It'll be fine. Huh? He's looked down upon because of his looks, but he's a smart guy who does what he needs to do when he needs to do it. At the very least, you can count on him when he takes the initiative. That's why he was picked up by our department after all. Come to think of it, you were directly to negotiate with Asuka-san before, and yet your ability towards Ikaruga-kun. Ichika-chan, you're beyond tsundere, aren't you? What? It's not like that! Please, don't pry into my affairs! Yeah. Anyways, I have to go listen to them too. I haven't finished talking yet!
Inamori seems to be making a fuss. Is everything okay?
Oh, don't worry about it. She's just panicking because she got hit by a bullseye.
Huh?
Anyways, I'm counting on you.
Why all of a sudden... I walked into the conference room, puzzled by the sudden change of attitude from the senpai who had always looked down on me.
What? Are you serious, Ikaruga-kun?
They were all very surprised when I told them about my plan with the evidence, and that there was no problem with it. It was something that I had been hiding, so the reaction was understandable. Yes, that's right. Normally I wouldn't want to do this kind of heavy lifting, but since we're dealing with a client like this, I thought it wouldn't be a problem.
You're really doing this by force, huh? At any rate, you've got permission from the top. I'll let you take the lead, Ikaruga-kun.
Yes, thank you. From then on, Asuka-san was to accompany us instead of the other senpai, and Shirayuki-san came with us to the company in question. However, with a presentation like that, I couldn't find your products attractive at all. That's why I'm telling you if you give me a 30% discount, I'll bring in some new products. Don't you think 30% is too much? We've known your company for a long time. That's why we've lowered the price dramatically below the regular rate in the first place. Well, you can do better if you try harder, can't you? Look, it's your fault. Show us your sincerity. Otherwise, I'll buy similar products from another source, and I'll quit doing business with you. I see. I was considering the possibility that my senpai was exaggerating, but he's a bigger jerk than I thought. I guess those under him must be having a hard time too. Or can I offer you another condition? What would that be? How about a drink with that beautiful lady over there tonight? I'll let you off with a 10% discount if you just stay with me tonight.
What?
This is ridiculous. Are you aware of how much of a problem you're being? Oh, come on. Are you sure you want to take that attitude? Don't make me call off the deal. I don't care. What? In that case, not just our department, but the entire company will quit doing business with you. Huh? You don't seem to understand since you seem to be a lowly guy, but do you realize how much of a problem that would be? I mean, there's no way a guy like you could even do that! A guy like you, huh? I believe I introduced myself to you earlier, but didn't you think anything of it when you heard my last name? Huh, your last name? I don't know. Ikaruga. Wait, Ikaruga? As I recall, your company's chairman and president also have the same surname, don't they? No way! Yes, the president, Koya Ikaruga, is my father. What?! And because of my grandfather's association, I've known the chairman and president of our company since I was a child. And the chairman has already given me permission to cease all businesses with you. Do you know how much damage that will cause? It's no problem. I have a wide range of contacts and know of companies that manufacture alternative products. I'll talk to my friends, and we'll have no problem filling in the gaps. What about our company? Who knows? What? I will give my best efforts for companies I'm currently working with. But as for Toano Eiko, I'm not in touch with them at the moment. It was you who brought this situation about, and I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to take responsibility for it. Well, the truth is, I've already put measures in place to deal with such situations if it ever comes to that. I'm so sorry. I'll deal with you at the regular price. Please, keep quiet about this matter. I'm glad you understand. Let's keep doing good business with each other. And the price is fine with what we offered you at the beginning. A deal should not be a one-sided exploitation, but a mutually beneficial one. That's what will bear fruit further into the future. Yes! And that's how I got the jerk to sign the contract. Shirayuki-san and Kagari-san were very happy, so it was worth the effort. Although it wasn't going to end there.
That was so satisfying. I knew you were smart when we were in the business together, but I didn't know you could stand up to this that brilliantly.
Well, I was able to do all this by brute force because the company is run by my family. Normally I would have gone through more trouble.
Thank you so much.
Don't worry about it. If you're in trouble, we're both in trouble.
Senpai. Well then, let's celebrate today's victory and have a drink together tonight, shall we?
What? What's going on all of a sudden?
I'd like to go too.
Even you, Shirayuki-san? Don't hug me! Both of you! For some reason, Kagari-san and Shirayuki-san suddenly hugged me, and they didn't let go. We ended up going back to the office like that, and for some reason, Inamori got angry and made a big fuss. I ended up feeling more exhausted after getting back to the office. After that,
Senpai, would you like to hang out next weekend?
Shirayuki-san invited me out.
Tomoaki-kun, let's go have a drink tonight.
And so did Kagari-senpai!
You're gonna be free on your next day off, won't you? I'll keep you company because I feel bad for you.
Even Inamori forced me out on my day off, and my days began to get somewhat hectic. Apparently, my reputation improved because of that one incident. I'm glad to hear that, but I'm just here to learn about the business world, and since I only have 1 year left at this company, I'm going to have to think about how I'm going to get out of this. By the way, I had reported that jerk at the other company to my dad and the others, so he was demoted and went back to being an ordinary employee.
Teruya, Kana, starting today, you two are engaged. That was when I was in first grade. My father told me, Teruya Kuga, that I was engaged to the beauty next to me, Kana Shijo. Apparently our fathers were best friends from elementary school, and we were engaged without our consent. 10 years later, present day. Miss Shijo, please go out with me! No, go out with me! No, go out with me!
I'm sorry. I'm not interested in romance.
No! They really constantly ask her out, don't they? Because she doesn't say no clearly. But she doesn't seem to care about them. They probably think there's hope if they don't get shut down. I mean, she is the most popular girl in school. They probably can't give up, huh? I heard that she even turned down the soccer player and a basketball captain. Huh? How do you know? She told me. Huh. I guess girls are talking about it, huh? Yeah. They all care about that kind of stuff, and when it's someone who's good looking, they care even more. I see. She seems to only care about me, though. You should really just explode. Oh, calm down. You should just make a girlfriend too. I can't make a girlfriend so easily. This is why good-looking people are disliked. Oh, come on, don't be like that. It's like I'm the bad guy. You do look like a bad guy to me. Oi, hang on. I was seriously rude. Stop! Stop your sighing! Anyway, don't change the subject. I think she doesn't like loud things, so it's probably best to just leave her alone. You realize I'm gonna start crying, right? Oh my gosh, hush! Why am I your best friend? As I was being goofy with my best friend. Yo, Teruya! I came by to say hey! For some reason, Shijo and her father showed up to our house. Can I help you? Oh, I actually have some important things to discuss with your father. I see. But why is she here? It's important, and it concerns her too. I'll see myself in. I let him in, but why am I here? I didn't know it would move this quickly. Yeah, I was a little worried too, but I think this is the best for everyone. What are you two talking about? Huh? Oh, about how I'm going to watch over Kana at our house. Oh, I see. What? I have to go overseas to work for a few years. What? Really? Yeah, she's great at studying, but she's not very skilled in English. She needs to take her entrance exams next year, so I want to keep her here. So I figured that he could watch over her for a little bit. She is your only daughter, right? You're insane! It's okay! You two are engaged. I asked her and she said it was fine. She did?
I figured it was easier to stay in Japan. Nothing else.
I see. Yeah, so she'll be staying in your room. Oh, okay. Wait, what? Same room? There's no other rooms. What are you gonna do? We gotta do something about that. I can't just buy a new room. I feel so bad for her.
I don't care. I'm staying here for free. I can't be greedy.
Really? Are you sure?
What are you nervous about? There should be no problems with us just being in the same room.
Wow. She's calm even in a situation like this.
Or what? Is there something you might do to me that you're trying to keep in your pants?
What? No! I mean, no. If you don't mind, I'm okay with it. Okay, then it's settled. By the way, she'll be staying with us starting tomorrow. That's a little too soon, isn't it? You're not going overseas yet, right? She needs time to get used to things, right? You already accepted. Take it like a man. You're so rude. And so, we started moving Shijo's stuff into our house from the next day. Sorry my room is so small.
It's okay. We still have our other house, so I'm only bringing things I need. I don't need that much space.
Oh, okay. Why doesn't she just stay at her house then? I mean, maybe he doesn't want to leave a girl all alone in a house?
Phew, almost done.
If you're tired, you should rest. I'll carry the rest.
It's okay. It's my stuff, and I don't want to make you do it for me.
She really is hardworking.
There's only one place to sleep, huh?
Because we put her stuff in my room, it was pretty small. We couldn't lay a new futon down, so there was only the bed. Don't worry, I wasn't planning on sleeping with you anyway.
Huh?
I'll be in the living room. You can use the bed. I'll sleep on the couch. Huh? Are you mad?
Not at all. You're not allowed to sleep on the couch.
Oh, but... Oh, if I'm gonna sleep in the living room, I should just lay a futon down there, huh? What?
Are you doing that on purpose?
Huh? I mean, yeah, I'm serious.
I see. The bed is right there.
Yeah?
It's a fairly large bed.
Think so? Huh? So...
There's enough space for at least 2 people.
So...
Don't you think we should just sleep in the bed together?
But you probably don't want to.
I was thinking about this yesterday. But do you really see me as your fiancé? We're engaged. This shouldn't be a problem.
I mean, yeah, but I didn't think you took it seriously. We stopped talking after we started middle school. That's why I thought she didn't want to hang out with me.
I don't care about love. It doesn't matter who I marry. It's all the same.
I see.
Yeah, I don't mind sleeping with you.
She's really detached. I mean, okay, if you say so. I should just sleep in the living room when she falls asleep and sneak back in before she wakes up. I figured she would be upset if I didn't sleep with her, so that was my plan. Then, that night, she must have fallen asleep. About an hour after we got into bed, I could hear her breathing quietly. I was waiting for this moment to move. However...
You're asleep, right?
Huh? Is Shijo looking at me? Maybe she was pretending to be asleep?
Oh, how long waited for this.
What is she planning on doing?
I love you.
What?
I love you.
What? Am I dreaming?
I've always loved you. Oh my gosh, I finally said it. I couldn't say it, and I finally said it. I can't tell you to your face, but if you're asleep, I hope I can do this. It should be fine. You're slow.
What is she doing? Is this really Shijo? It's not like secretly someone else, right? Her voice was higher than usual, and I was so surprised by her actions that I thought it was someone else. I was too scared to confirm. Eventually... Is she really asleep now? What if I move, she'll wake up? I was unable to move that night. It's morning and I couldn't sleep at all.
Morning?
Good morning, Shijo.
Good morning, Kuga. Whoa, what a great morning.
Is she gonna pretend that last night didn't happen? Was it all a dream? Good morning.
Did we have something to do today?
No?
Can you come with me to the store? I need to buy some things.
Huh? Oh, okay. I want to go to sleep, but I can't tell her I haven't slept at all.
I want some of that moisturizing cream too.
She's buying a lot.
It's not too heavy, right?
Huh? Oh, yeah, it's fine.
Okay, thank you.
She's still calm, but I guess she does care about me. Maybe last night wasn't a dream. She's way too different. We entered night 2 without a clear answer.
I love you.
As soon as she thought I was asleep, she started whispering into my ear again. What is this? What's wrong with her?
What do I do to him today? If I'm too rough, he'll wake up, so... This is what I'm going to do today. This way, I can just say he hugged me while he went to sleep and rolled around.
This girl is insane!
Rub, rub, rub.
Who is this? She's too cute! I can look right. I can?
He doesn't know a thing. Oh, this. Wait! Don't close your eyes and pretend you didn't see anything!
It's okay. I didn't see anything.
I saw you look at me! No! It was just because you rolled around in your sleep and... wait. Were you awake this whole time?
Why?
Because you don't look surprised or nervous.
Oh, I mean... Why don't we just say this is a dream?
How? You know everything, and I told you!
Whoa! Don't cry!
I wanted to keep it a secret! And this is how you find out? I can't handle it!
It's okay! I don't mind!
Really?
Yeah! If anything, I think it's cute.
Cute? Why?
I mean, if you act like that, I'm gonna think you're cute.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, you're really cute. Too cute, actually. So this is the real you then?
Yeah, sorry.
You don't have to apologize. But why did you pretend you're so calm? You've been calm since elementary school.
Because I was afraid to show you my real side.
What do you mean?
If you see it and you reject me, it's all over. So I kept hiding my real side to pretend to be cool, and you seemed to be okay with it, so...
But you've always been that way. You were worried that early on?
You just forgot how I was. I was pretty girly.
Really?
It was after we were engaged that I started acting cool. I met you in kindergarten, so I was different back then.
Wow, she really remembers. I see. Then you liked me when we were engaged?
No.
Huh?
I just thought I was going to marry you. But I kept watching you afterwards at school, and before I knew it, I liked you. You were kind.
I see. I feel a little bad. I was taking the whole thing as a joke, and she was taking it seriously this whole time. Huh? Why are you crying again?
What's going to happen to us? If we do this, do you think they'll call off the engagement?
Oh no, I don't think so.
Really? You won't tell your dad to break it off?
Nope. I told you a second ago. I like you when you're being sweet to me. And if you like me, I would never call off the engagement.
Oh. Could you maybe go out with me then?
Of course. I want to date you too, Kana.
Okay then. Let's do it, Teruya.
Yeah. Let's get along, Kana. That's how we went from engaged to dating. Nothing really changed at school. It would be weird for her to change her attitude suddenly at school, so she would keep acting calm. However, the second she gets home, all bets are off. I love the difference in her personality, and I just let her do whatever she wanted. By the way, Kana told everyone that she had found someone, so no boys would flirt with her. I was happy about that. How do you plan to take responsibility? I, Kazuo Harai, was being questioned by my boss. Reason? Because a project I was related to had angered a client and our deal was called off. However, I didn't do anything. It was Kuzutani. I tried to stop it, if anything. I kept telling him that this was bad, but he said he would take responsibility and kept pushing forward. And somehow, Kuzutani is saying you pushed forward. He hadn't followed through. But really? I don't want to hear your excuses. Kuzutani has worked hard for us for years. He has responsibility and is trustworthy. So you must be lying. You will take responsibility for this. How? He's always blowing off his work. If anything, a good leader shouldn't pretend he doesn't know about any problems in his team. I argued, but my boss didn't want to listen. Maybe Kuzutani had some dirt on him, but he always listened to whatever Kuzutani had to say. I had to take responsibility for this, and he even cut my salary for excuses. I was tired of my company for not actually pursuing the problem, and I quit the job. This is so wrong. I started drinking every day after that. They'd continue to push grunt work my way and kept being mean to me. It was my last day of work, so I figured if I held out until today, but I was just infuriated.
You okay there, buddy?
Who are you?
I don't know you, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
You seem to be drinking every day recently. Something happened at work.
It doesn't have anything to do with you.
Are you upset?
I'm not upset! Who is this?
Oh, come on. You shouldn't drink alcohol when you're angry.
Some people definitely drink to forget.
But drinking should be fun.
Sure, but I'm not in the mood, so what am I gonna do?
Besides, you won't be able to recover once you drink yourself to death. I mean, I'm here drinking with you, so why don't you talk to me? I think you can recover from most anything.
This person is pretty drunk. Whatever, sure. Not like I'll meet her again. I had someone at work blame me for their mistake, so I lost my job.
Wow, it was that bad of a mistake? Doesn't that mean you were fired?
Actually, it was bad enough to have the clients break it off with us, but I was the one that had to quit my job.
Ah, you lost hope. I mean, I wouldn't want to work in that environment either.
I mean, yeah.
Even if it's something unforgivable, it's probably a good thing that you quit. Are you looking for another job?
Yeah, but I haven't found it yet.
Ah, and you came here to drown your sorrows.
What?
I'll give you my contact info. If you can't work, come to me.
What? You're just gonna give your number away like that?
I mean, it's not like that. I don't do that with everyone. If at all.
Then why are you showing me?
I mean, if you're going to accept someone's fault, you must be a fairly straightforward person.
That's pretty interesting standards.
What, you want to be helped or not?
Sorry. This lady's pretty drunk, so I'm not banking on it. We ended up trading contact info. Her name was apparently Midori, and I had drank more with her. Where am I? When I woke up, I was in an unknown place. I had passed out somewhere along the way. Ugh, my head. I don't remember anything. Huh? What? Why is she here? Why are we sleeping together?
Shut up.
Uh,
Who's being so loud?
Good morning.
What are you doing?
No, this is a misunderstanding. I don't know either.
You're sneaking into my bed and you're saying you don't know?
I don't remember most of last night. I just remember drinking and then I woke up in your bed and she definitely doesn't believe me. I mean, I'm in her bed. I understand why she'd complain, but I really don't remember. This is definitely the girl. What was her name? Midori? From last night? Is this her room?
You're Kazuha, right?
Yes.
I mean, I think the fact that both of us are in my room, in my bed, we all agreed on everything.
Huh?
I didn't think I'd do this.
What
What do you think I should do?
about what?
I mean, even though we were drunk, we had one night of, sin. So, what should we do about it?
One night of sin? I'm pretty sure nothing happened.
We slept together. You want to make it seem like nothing ever happened?
No, not at all. Just, she is definitely mistaken about something.
I'm going to contact my father.
Father? Wait, hang on. Hold the phone for just a second.
Why are you stopping me?
Why are you reporting to your father?
I need to introduce you.
Hang on. Why are you introducing me?
Because we slept together?
That's what I'm saying. Let's calm down for a second. You're gonna say you got drunk and spent the night with me?
I have to be honest with him.
Calm down. We haven't done anything worth reporting. If she tells him now, I don't know what kind of war zone I'll be sucked into. I begged her to wait.
I'm not sure if this is okay.
After I convinced her, we went to go eat breakfast. I thought she was pretty relaxed when she was drunk, but maybe she's pretty straight-edged. By the way, she cooked breakfast. Yeah, it was good. If you report this to your dad, he's just gonna misunderstand and be worried.
But we did sleep together.
That's true, but we really probably only slept in the same bed.
Probably?
I don't remember anything, so I can't say for sure, but just looking at how things were when we woke up, I think we only slept in the same bed.
I don't want to worry my parents either, so I'll keep my mouth shut for now. If my father finds out, I don't know what he'd do to you.
Why are you saying something terrifying with such a straight face? Is he that dangerous?
I don't think he's dangerous, but he's got power and money, so he's okay, don't worry.
Are you sure?
Don't worry. Probably.
You definitely just mumbled probably under your breath.
Seriously, I think he'll stop right before you scream for mercy.
What? How should I not worry?
Anyways, how's the food? Good?
Nice. Changing the subject. I'm gonna be okay, right?
I mean, yeah, probably.
You should be more confident.
Don't worry. I won't tell him.
So if we tell him, we should expect some kind of wrath.
I mean, yeah.
Oh. Am I in a seriously bad spot?
Anyways, let's eat. Then we can talk.
Okay. I finished my food while being worried about my future. What? We're gonna live together? That was right after we finished putting the dishes away. She suddenly started talking about living together.
Yeah, you don't have to work, so you want to save money, right?
But that means living together.
Yeah, I'll hire you so you can take care of the house.
I have no skills in taking care of a house.
But the cliche male character would have excellent housekeeping skills in this situation.
Yeah, please don't consider me some kind of anime. I've never done anything except basic cleaning.
I mean, that's okay too.
Excuse me?
I've always wanted to make someone that's as innocent and pure as you unable to live without me.
What kind of dream is that? I don't want that.
Come on, it's your dream position. You don't have to work for anything and I'll get everything for you.
Why are you bribing me? Anyway, you can't pay for my cost of living too.
I work for my grandfather who has a massive financial group, so I have way too much money for my own good.
Why is someone that rich at that bar?
That's my personal choice.
I mean, yeah, but I slept with her? She's not gonna kidnap me, is she?
Anyways, are you okay with that?
No, I don't want to just be reliant on you. Don't be angry. I calmed her down and went home. However,
Hey,
the next Sunday, she was at my house. How did you find my house?
you know where I live, so I should know where you live. To be fair, right? Can I come in?
Yeah, go ahead.
Thanks.
What did she come here for? Don't look around so much.
Oh, sorry. I just didn't know what a man's room looked like. You actually keep it pretty clean, huh?
Yeah, I don't like a mess, so...
I see. That's enough cleaning skills for my house. Come over.
You haven't given up?
I don't let my prey go once I have them in my sights.
Why are you telling me that?
It's important for business.
What kind of business? This lady is seriously off the charts.
Anyways, you should be happy about this. You can't find a new job, right? Then I think it'd be okay to just rely on me completely.
Why are you so interested in me? There's gotta be plenty of men around that are interested in doing that for you.
Why? Because I'm interested in you?
What? Interested?
I liked you when I was drinking with you. So let's live together.
But...
Anyway, I need you to take responsibility for sleeping with me.
She was definitely interested in me only because we slept together. I ended up caving and was taken to her room.
I wanted friends to drink with anyway. This is perfect.
I see.
You don't have to be so tight. Relax. This is your house starting today. Let's have fun tonight.
Okay. We started living together. I was worried at first, but...
Exactly. You can cut it without pushing too hard.
It wasn't that bad. She was very pretty and kind and taught me how to cook. I was enjoying my day-to-day life. I quit work and was worried about my future, but I saw a light at the end of the tunnel. Then one day, oh, it's Midori. Looks like she's with someone. Wait, what? I was stunned. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Why is she with Kuzutani? Midori was walking with Kuzutani, the one responsible for my unemployment. Why is he with her?
Kazuha.
Midori.
What a coincidence. Were you shopping?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Oh, hey, Hurai. You quit work, right? What have you been up to? Kuzutani. Nothing.
Oh, you two know each other?
Yeah, he worked at my company, but he made a mistake and quit, right? You... Dude, don't blame me for your mistakes. You quit on your own, right? Even our boss agreed with me. Don't you
Calm down, Kazuya. People are watching.
Midori.
Don't worry. I figure it out.
What?
Kuzutani, we've been talking for a while now.
Yeah, I can't deal with crappy ex-employees all day.
I see. Why don't you tell me about what happened over lunch?
Of course! Midori walked off with Kuzutani. However, while she was walking away, she turned towards me and winked. What? You came from corporate to investigate? As soon as we got home, she started telling me about today as we drank. Apparently, my old company was under the supervision of her grandfather's company. Then she came back to investigate the real issue that cost the company a large amount of money.
I had heard that it was because of a young employee, but I couldn't believe that it was a decision made by himself considering the extent of the problem. And when I saw his smirk, I could tell that he couldn't be trusted, so I was investigating. I was a little worried because he wouldn't show his hand, but you showed up and made things a little easier. The other younger guys also ratted him out. It was just a parade of people calling him out on his BS.
And what about Kuzutani?
Well, we're still talking about what to do about him, but he's definitely going to take a severe hit in his pay. I think your ex-boss will also take a pretty hefty hit too.
Why?
He's the one that turned a blind eye to everything. Apparently his youngest was dating Kuzutani and he wanted to play favorites.
I see. I didn't know.
Yeah. Do you feel a little better now?
Yeah, but did you do this for me?
No, definitely not. This was all just one big coincidence. But I did want him to pay for what he did to you.
What did you do?
I don't know if he heard from his boss that I was the granddaughter of the CEO. He tried to flirt with me, so I dumped him in front of everyone. Of course, I did it right in front of the boss whose daughter he was supposed to be dating.
Ooh, yikes. He really was a rotten piece of crap. And an idiot.
Anyway, why don't you consider signing a real contract with me now that that's all sorted?
Okay, sure. You work so hard for me. I enjoy my time around her more than anything else.
So, sign here.
Okay. Wait, these are engagement papers!
Damn! I was so close.
Why are you so upset? It's terrifying.
I mean, I like you. Let's get married.
How about we start by dating?
Are you sure? Well, you really have to just ask, huh?
Okay, you can't do that. I'm gonna take it back.
No, I recorded you on my phone.
What are you recording? I thought it would be a slightly bittersweet situation, but her attitude made everything a little less heavy. However, no matter the situation, a deal was a deal, so I started dating her. I slept so well. I, Akira Shindo, woke up to the sound of birds chirping. Such a nice morning. I'm sure it'll be a great day. Or so I thought until I left my room.
Ew.
Seeing her look at me like that makes me so depressed. Her name is Hina. She's my sister and she hates my guts. Hina! Good morning. There she goes. I wonder why she hates me so much. I went back into my room so we didn't have to face each other anymore. And I started reminiscing on our good times. Hina used to be so sweet. She was the cutest younger sister ever. She never left my side and would follow me wherever I go. She also liked hugging me and would cuddle up to me all the time. I was very fond of her, and I have to admit I spoiled her. She was just that cute. Seriously, I just can't figure out what I did wrong. I look back, but I only remember giving her so much love. I've also never raised my voice at her. So why? Why does she hate me so much? I don't get it. Could it be that my existence itself disgusts her? If that's the case, there's nothing I can do. These thoughts ran through my head every day. Yo, Akira! Hina! It's been ages since I last saw you two! This is my uncle on my mother's side of the family, Moritaka. Hey, it's Uncle Mori!
Uncle Mori, how are you?
Jeez, looking at you guys makes me feel so old. I might just start crying, you know? Oh, come on, you're not that old. No, seriously, Akira, you're a teenager now. That makes me really old. Gosh, you were just a bean. When did you get this big? Maybe I'll end up taller than you. I order you to stop growing now. Ouch! Here, use this money to buy something you want. Wow, thanks a lot.
Thanks, Uncle Mori. I'll use it wisely.
Yo, she just stayed here so she could get the money from me, huh? She knows what she wants. She's always been like that. So straightforward. Anyways, are you guys in a fight or something? Huh? Why do you think that? Well, you guys used to be so close, but neither of you has said a word to each other since I got here. Kinda looks like you've been avoiding each other. Uncle Mori, glad to see you still have a sharp eye. Why are you guys fighting? I'm not sure, to be honest. She doesn't seem to like me these days. Well, who knows what goes on through women's heads? Somebody tell me so I can get married already. Uncle Mori, I bet you get slapped by a lot of women. Hey! There are certain things you should keep inside your head, and this is one of them. I may look like this, but I used to be very popular with the girls. I see. And you don't believe me, do you? Just ask your mom. Is it true, Mom?
He was so not popular with girls.
Oh, come on! My mother was doing the dishes, and she very nonchalantly shut him down. Uncle Mori looked extremely frustrated. But I think he was popular with the girls back in the day. He's funny and easy to talk to. He's also handsome. Tell you the truth, I wish I was more like him. After that, Uncle Mori stayed for dinner, and we had a blast together. And then I went to sleep. I can't fall back to sleep. For some reason, I woke up during the middle of the night. It was probably because Uncle Mori was drunk at dinner and he made me drink a lot of juice. I don't want to get up, but I really should. Lights on. Is Uncle Mori and Mom still awake? Yeah, Akira has grown up to be a fine man. Did I hear my name? What are they talking about?
I agree. He was never a difficult child, always obedient. He never needed much care, and he helped me out a lot. But he never complains, and it worries me since he might be holding everything in.
He told me things weren't going great with Hina.
Well, Hina is to blame for the whole thing. I guess Akira and I let her get her way with everything, and now she's just very spoiled.
I see. She's at a sensitive age right now. I bet she's got a lot on her plate. So, when are you gonna tell Akira?
About what?
You know what I'm talking about. You didn't give birth to Akira. You're not related by blood. What? I'm not their child?
I don't think he needs to know. It's not important. His father told me he was against telling Akira before he passed away.
But what if he somehow finds out about it? Wouldn't it be better to just tell him first? I'm scared that he'll feel betrayed.
I want to wait until he becomes an adult. He'll be able to make his own choices then. If he can't accept us, he won't have to be forced to stay here.
I see. I guess that's for the best. So, I'm not my mother's real child. Then, who are my parents?
Oh.
Hina! I didn't notice you standing there!
Move.
What?
I said move!
Wait!
Mother, uncle, we deserve an explanation. Tell us more.
Hina and Akira.
Were you guys listening?
Is it true that Akira is not your actual son? Come on, answer me!
That's right. I didn't carry Akira in my womb.
What about me then? You didn't give birth to me either?
Hina, that's enough!
I'm not asking you, Uncle Mori. Answer me, Mother!
Hina, I gave birth to you.
Then where are Akira's parents now? Is Uncle Mori his father?
No!
Then was he an orphan?
He is Uncle Mori and my little sister's child.
Your little sister gave birth to me? But you never told us that you had a little sister. We have another aunt?
She had a weak immune system. She gave birth to you and passed away soon after. I took you in since it was her last wish before she died.
So then, what happened to my father? He ran away. What? Ran away? He left her after finding out that she was pregnant with you, Akira. Oh my gosh. That's why your mother decided to raise you.
I'm so sorry, Akira. This isn't the way I wanted you to find out about it. But I didn't want to see you get hurt, so I decided to hide it from you.
Mom, it's okay.
Huh?
I'm fine. It doesn't matter. You gave me a good life, and you raised me with love. Don't feel any guilt, okay? I guess I won't be able to meet with my birth mother, but you're the one who cared for me and raised me. You're my mother. Doesn't matter if you gave birth to me or not.
Akira, thank you.
Gosh, I can't get enough of you! Everything you said is just amazing! I'm so proud of you! Uncle Mori, stop! Wait, no, seriously, don't do that! Shut up! As an uncle, I have the right to ruffle your hair! What? That's nonsense!
Akira, I need to talk to you.
Hina? What is it?
Don't ask, just come with me.
No, Hina, don't you dare say anything mean to him!
I just need a few minutes with Akira. Is that okay?
Hina then took my hand and pulled me out into the hallway. She climbed up the stairs and brought me to her room. For some reason, she locked the door behind her. Hina? Why did you lock the door?
So, we aren't real siblings, huh?
Oh, that. I guess. But it doesn't matter. You're still my little sister, no matter what.
No, I don't want that. If you are not my real brother, and you are my cousin, then I can't keep acting like you are my brother.
Her words struck me. She was rejecting my existence. I guess it couldn't be helped. She already hated me, and now she knows we're not siblings. Despite the many years we spent together, we ended up becoming strangers living in the same house. Or so I thought.
Instead, you can become my boyfriend.
What?
I said you can be my boyfriend. I want to be your girlfriend.
What the heck? Did she really say what I think she said? Am I stupid for not understanding what the heck is going on?
Hey, are you listening? I said I want a relationship with you.
Whoa, hold on for a second. Hina, I thought you hated my guts!
I've never hated you. I've always loved you since we were kids.
Okay, let's just calm down. This is getting weird. Here's what I think. I probably fell asleep after finding out about my birth mother. This is a dream.
I'm sorry to say this is not a dream. Oh, wow. This is the best news I've heard in such a long time.
No, this must be a dream. Hina, you acted as if you hated me for so long. Now you're saying you love me? Oh my gosh, Hina. Don't tell me you're drunk.
No, I'm not drunk, silly. It's not that I hated you. I liked you so much. I needed to be mean to you to control it.
Yeah, that makes no sense. I'm gonna have to ask you to elaborate.
You know that siblings can never get married, right?
Yeah?
That's why I had to keep my distance from you. I forced myself to believe that I hated you. I wasn't allowed to like you since we could never end up together. That's why I did the opposite.
Oh, I see. Well, no, I don't see. I don't get it. You have such a complicated way of thinking. How can I accept that explanation? That's no reason to act so cool towards me.
But now that we know we're not real siblings, we're allowed to get married. I'm going to stop hiding my feelings from everyone.
I never knew she was such a simpleton. She used to have brains when she was younger, but look at her now. She's such a dummy. Why don't we just stop for a moment? You bombarded me with a lot of information. My mind hasn't caught up yet. Is that okay?
No, it's not.
What can I do to help you feel better?
Just a second.
Huh? Oh, okay.
Okay, this is important, and this.
Hina suddenly started writing on a piece of paper while mumbling to herself.
Here you go, Akira.
What's this? A pledge?
Yep, it's to make sure you keep your word. I need your signature right here.
Hold it! Wait! This is too much! You're making me sign a written oath?
Don't be such a whiner. Come on, just do as I say.
I'm not whining! This is just ridiculous!
As a big brother, you should be nice to me.
You just said you don't consider me as your brother, like 5 minutes ago!
Why do you have to be so mean about it?
Hey! Oh, come on! I'm not trying to be mean to you!
You're being cruel. Look at my tears swelling up.
Oh my gosh! It's not that I don't like you, it's just...
Then you'll sign the paper, right?
Were you just fake crying?
No, I wasn't faking it. You really made me want to cry. And if you don't sign the paper, I'm going to start bawling my eyes out.
I understand what you're asking me. It's just, I've always thought of you as my little sister. I don't think I can see you like that.
But the truth is, I'm not your sister. I'm your girlfriend.
Let's not bend the truth, okay? You're not my girlfriend, you're my cousin. Puffing your cheeks isn't gonna get you anything. Plus, I don't even know what you like about me.
You are the sweetest person I know, and you spoil me.
Oof! Oh, I see. But you haven't even given me a chance to spoil you since you started middle school.
That's why I'm in desperate need of some Akira love. I even snuck into your bedroom to smell your bed since I missed you so much.
What were you thinking? Why would you even tell me that?
Oh, shoot, I can't believe I let you lead me into telling you that.
I didn't lead you into saying anything. You just humiliated yourself.
Anyways, let's just, pretend you didn't hear me.
I can't! Such shocking news cannot be easily forgotten!
You know, girls don't like it when men act like that.
How is my behavior the problem? If you weren't my sister, I'd be calling the police on you right now!
I choose to remain silent from now on.
Oh my gosh! You cannot squirm your way out of explaining all of this to me! Did you just me? I can't believe you asked me out when you can't even have a proper conversation.
What? What did I do wrong? It'll be fine. My feelings are true. That's all that matters in a relationship.
She's been holding in her emotions for too long. It's messed her up. She's crazy. Look at her eyes.
So how about it? You'll date me, right? We'll be so happy together.
Stop changing the subject.
It's okay. You need to stop worrying about silly things. Just let your heart allow me to enter. It'll all be fine.
Okay, you're really starting to scare me now. Seriously, what am I supposed to do with you? Fine. Can you just promise me one thing?
A promise? What is it?
To be completely honest, I don't think I'm ready to date you just yet.
Huh?
But that doesn't mean I'll reject you. And if you ever want to go hang out, we will. Is that okay with you?
What about sneaking into your bed?
No, that is not appropriate.
Oh, then I can't accept it.
Why are you so fixated on my bed? I was astounded. I couldn't believe my little sister was suggesting such crazy things. But you never know what'll happen. We might end up dating if you continue to be on your best behavior.
Really? You promise?
No. I'm not going to promise you that.
Don't forget, you need to sign this pledge.
It was obvious that none of my words reached her. I somehow succeeded in convincing Hina to put the pledge away.
I'm getting pretty good at sneaking in.
No, you're not allowed in here! Did you forget that I told you not to do this? Turns out that she wasn't convinced at all. She actively made moves on me. I didn't know how to react to this sudden change in her behavior, since I'd gotten used to her ignoring me all the time. However,
You're my favorite.
I found myself adoring her. It had been so long since she did this. I just hope she doesn't get the wrong idea. I would love for this to continue if she stayed innocent. Is that too much to ask? Maybe. Hina continued to express her affection for me wherever she could. She followed me wherever I went when we were at home. She behaved herself while we were at school, but I couldn't get a moment of privacy at home. And as the days went by, Before I knew it, I had fallen for her. I mean, a girl this pretty is head over heels for you and keeps making moves on you? There would be something very wrong with me if I was able to reject that. Things can get pretty hard sometimes. She definitely has a crazy side that's hard to handle. But overall, we have a good life together. By the way, when I told Uncle Mori about my relationship with Hina, he told me straight up that I would end up as a henpecked husband. And I totally agree with him.
I, Nagisa Satori, who became a high school student, had not made any friends, even though it was already the beginning of June. My classmates talk about me behind my back, calling me things like that weird guy who always misses gym class, or the dull guy who reads books all the time. In short, they call me a loser. Well, it's fine though. It's easier to be alone. Yeah, it's easier to be alone and not have to worry about anyone. So I'm fine with this. Yeah. A soccer ball? I was walking and I thought I hit something, but it was a soccer ball. It seems to have rolled away from the field.
Excuse me. That's the girls' soccer team's ball.
Oh, that girl. I don't get involved with other people, but I know of her. She's a new student like me, but she's already considered one of the most beautiful girls in school, along with the student council president. I think her name was Kaori Shirasawa? Here.
Thank you. Wait, you're the guy in the next class, right?
What? How did you know?
You're always reading novels, so I was curious.
Curious?
I like books, so I read a lot too.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Yeah, so let's talk sometime. I'd be glad if you could give me some book recommendations.
What? You want to talk?
Yeah, so next time.
Kaori, what are you doing over there?
Oh, Captain, I'm sorry. I'll be right back. Sorry, I have to go back.
Yeah.
Thanks for the ball. Have a safe walk home. See ya.
She said that, waved, and went back to the club members. She's so nice. Just as they said. No wonder she's so popular. I've never had a good day in high school, but today was a great day. I wanted to go home with this great feeling, but... Oh! I wasn't paying attention and bumped into a girl, which caused me to fall on my butt.
Sorry, I wasn't looking. Can you stand?
No, I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention. Wait, you're the student council president? I bumped into the president of the student council, who was famous for being beautiful but strict. By the way, I don't know her real name because everyone calls her President. I think she said her name at the school entrance ceremony, but I don't remember because I was just hoping it would be over soon.
Wait, I'm pretty sure you're...
What is it?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, are you close with the girl you were just talking to?
What?
You know, that girl you gave the ball to earlier.
No, not at all. I was just giving her the ball.
Really? It didn't look like that.
If anything, that was the first time I talked to her.
I see.
I guess I'll be leaving now. I heard the president was very strict, so I tried to leave quickly before she got mad at me. But...
Wait a second.
What is it?
You need to do something about your stammers and restless nature when you speak. You'll never make any friends like that.
What? What's wrong with her? Being so rude all of a sudden.
You're so gloomy too. People won't like that.
What's your problem all of a sudden?
Well, I'm just saying what I'm thinking. Alright then, you can go home now.
Is that all you have to say?
I'm sorry, I'm a very direct person.
Well, if you'll excuse me. I was in a good mood, but the president made me feel awful. I went home carrying this feeling. The day after that happened, Shirasawa-san really came over to me, and she introduced me to books she recommended, so the conversation was surprisingly enjoyable. However, why is that loser? People glared at me a lot. After that, she kept visiting my classroom, and we became closer and closer. Then one day, wait, is that Shirasawa-san? As I was walking home as usual, I found a listless Shirasawa-san sitting in a corner on the ground. Shirasawa-san, what's wrong?
Oh, Satori-kun. No, it's nothing.
Then why are you crying? Is it something you can't talk about?
It's just something trivial.
Regardless of whether it's trivial or not, if you're in trouble, I'd like to know.
Oh, that's surprising since you don't get involved with other people on your own.
Well, I won't deny that, but she's the only person I get along with. This is a different story.
We actually lost our first game at the prefecture tournament yesterday.
Oh, I see. That's why you were looking down.
Well, that's part of the reason.
What? There are other reasons too?
Actually, the president told me that she's going to abolish the girls' soccer club.
What? Can the president even do something like that?
The president has authority over the club activities. If the president says to abolish the club, it's going to be abolished.
But that's going too far!
Well, the coach who was an experienced soccer player switched to another high school last year. And the current coach doesn't even know about soccer and just forces us to play. I can understand what the president is saying too. The club barely has enough members. And if the seniors leave, the club won't be able to compete in tournaments.
Why are you backing that person up? This girl's too kind.
Besides, it's not like the club is being mercilessly abolished. It's only going to be discontinued after the seniors retire. If we win the upcoming friendly game against a strong school, they'll let us keep the club.
A team that lost its first game has to win against a strong school, huh? I guess the strong school will just use this game to make adjustments. But that's still a ridiculous condition.
So, I'm not giving up.
Shirasawa-san.
By the way, you're going home already, right?
Yeah.
Well, off from club activities today. Want to stop by somewhere?
What? You don't mind?
Yeah, I'm in the mood for some fun. Are you fine with it?
Yeah, no problem. I had a chance to hang out with Shirasawa-san. Even I wouldn't do something so stupid like turning it down. Then we went to the arcade and had some fun. Shirasawa-san was so excited. It was as if she was releasing her daily frustrations, which was so cute to watch. I wish these happy times could last forever, but even good things must come to an end.
Thanks for today. I had so much fun.
It was already dark outside before we knew it, so we decided to go home. Thanks to you too. I had a lot of fun as well.
Great. Well, I'm gonna go now.
Yeah, see ya. After saying goodbye, I began walking towards my house.
Satori-kun.
I turned around when I heard my name and saw Shirasawa-san calling me from a distance.
I'm going to win. I'll do my best to protect the soccer club.
Shirasawa-san. Yeah! Good luck!
Thanks. We're going to play the friendly game at our school, so come and cheer us on. Okay, bye-bye.
She waved and walked on home. I really wish I could help. I've never been involved in the girls' soccer club before, so there's nothing I could do. Even if I did try to get involved, I'm sure it would just be a nuisance. I had no choice but to believe in them. And the day of the friendly game arrived. Tenno Gakuen, a school that's reigned at the top of the prefecture for the past few years. Until this day, I had been observing Shirasawa-san at her team practices behind their backs, and had been researching the opposing school. To be honest, there's probably no more than a 10% chance of winning at this point. But there's no choice but to win.
Looks like I'm just in time.
President!
Oh, you're that guy from... Did you come to watch just for the fun of it?
What's with that tone of voice? It's not like that. I just came to watch because I was worried that someone somewhere was bullying Shirasawa-san and the others with ridiculous conditions.
You say. You come to watch even though there's nothing you can do about it, huh? Well, let's just enjoy the sideshow for now.
Sideshow? It's a very important game for the girls' soccer team, you know.
I don't know about that. What's the use of keeping such a weak team that can't even participate in tournaments?
You're awful.
Guys, spread out more!
While I was getting annoyed with the president, the game started. Shirasawa-san, the freshman, plays the attacking midfield on this team. The reason the playmaker is a freshman is because she's the best on the team. However, a defender immediately closed down Shirasawa-san as she dribbled, and her teammates were already marked, making her unable to pass the ball.
As expected, they're very quick to apply pressure. I guess they'll score immediately after a turnover.
The game only began. The opposition like to build up slowly, so they won't be much of a threat at this point of the game. As expected, after Shirasawa-san lost the ball, the opponent didn't attack with numbers, so they managed to get by. Tenno Gakuen plays very defensively. Since a 1-goal margin is all that's needed to win a game, instead of going for counters, they defend tightly and aim to score a goal within the 80 minutes of the game. So even though there's a difference in skill, it doesn't mean that we can't stop the attack. However,
Guys, get back!
a strong defense means that even if we attack, there's a good chance we'll be stopped. And even if the opponent doesn't have numbers when attacking, the difference in skill means we have to have the numbers to stop them. So when the opponent attacks in small numbers, Shirasawa-san and her team have to run back to defend immediately, just like that.
Oh, how pathetic!
What are you laughing at?
I mean, isn't it? They are so desperate to get back. The opponents look like they're breezing through, but our students are already out of breath. They're going to be exhausted, and the game will break in the second half.
It's true. They can't go on like this. Compared to our opponents, our players were running twice as much. Because the opponent's defense was tight, even our defenders had to push up. And when the ball got taken, they all had to rush back. Above all, it was easier for the opponent mentally since they were playing a lower-ranked team. In contrast, our team was playing against the strongest team in the prefecture, under the condition that if we lost, the club would be abolished. The mental fatigue was not the same, and at this rate, anyone could see that our team would get finished in the second half.
See? They're already so battered just after the first half. What are they going to do in the second half with hardly any substitutes?
You've been talking too much. Can't you just shut up and watch the game?
Oh, I'm sorry. I hate helpless and incompetent people. That's why I enjoy watching them humiliate themselves.
You're such a jerk!
Thanks. I can't wait to see how much they embarrass themselves in the second half.
They won't be embarrassed.
Did you say something?
I won't let them embarrass themselves. And I won't let them lose like this.
Huh. Stop acting so tough when you can't do anything but sit on the sidelines.
I wasn't going to get involved. But after hearing all your nasty words, I changed my mind. I don't care what people think. I'm going to lead them to victory.
Huh?
Hey! Who's that guy? Why is he on the field? I started walking towards the team bench, ignoring the confused voices around me.
Satori-kun? What are you doing?
I'm sorry all of a sudden, but I came here because I want to help.
Help? Hey, you! We're in the middle of a game! You're not allowed on the field!
Please, listen to me.
Satori-kun. What nonsense! Just hurry up and get off the field! Captain. What? Please give Satori-kun a chance. Even if we keep this up, we're just going to get exhausted and lose in the second half. That's true, but... Please. Satori-kun, right? Do you have a way out of this situation?
Yes, I'll borrow your board. I was given the time to talk, so I used the board to tell them my strategy on breaking down Tenno Gakuen. Until the last 5 minutes of the game, you need to defend and try to get some rest by passing the ball around. As long as they don't attack aggressively, you'll be able to save your energy.
It's true that we have some time to recover, but if we play defensively, won't they just start playing offensively?
No. When Tenno Gakuen played a defensive-minded team in a national tournament in the past, they didn't change their playstyle until the very end. Moreover, they won that game, so they won't change their strategy because they have a proven track record.
But we have to win, so I don't think we should be defensive. We need as much time as possible to break down that hard defense.
Which is why the last 5 minutes of the game are going to be crucial. If it's 0-0 up until that point, they're going to make a move.
How come? Aren't they going to stick with their own playstyle?
This is a practice match, so there will be no penalty shootout or overtime, right?
Yeah.
Then they're definitely going to make the move. This is emotionalism, not logic, but that's how the game is played. The other team has the pride of being called the Queens of the Prefecture and staying at the top for several years. And they're playing against a team that lost its first game in the prefectural tournament. Their pride won't allow them to lose, or even draw against a team like that. So if they can't get a goal with as many numbers up front as they do now, they're going to put more players forward and attack when the time starts running out. That's when we're going to go for a counter.
But even if they were to be stretched thin, can we get past that defense?
Don't worry, I have an idea. First, I then gave everyone a plan for the counter, and everyone went into the field as halftime was over.
Satori-kun. We're going to win. I promise.
Yeah, I believe in you. Good luck.
Yeah. What? Playing defensively? Guys, we're not letting them score a single goal. Yes. Who do you think we are?
Then, as I predicted, they attacked without putting more numbers up front. With fewer players playing offense, even our team would be able to handle it. The opposing coach doesn't seem to be in a hurry. They only need to score one goal, so they're taking it easy. If anything, they probably think it's a lower risk if they don't make a move. We can win if we hold them off until the last 5 minutes. Just as promised, we didn't let them cross the goal line until 5 minutes left.
What are you waiting for? We can't afford a draw. Raise the line and attack. Yes.
I knew it. Even the defenders went up. Their backs are against the wall, thinking they can squeeze a win against a weak school just by increasing their numbers. The opponent left the goalkeeper and one defender on the center line and attacked with all the rest. But we've taken it all in stride. Staying calm under the opponent's quick passing, everyone was doing their part. And then...
This is going to be the first goal. I won't let you. Oh, shoot.
This team leaves the finishing to the forwards at the last moment of the game. No matter how fast they pass the ball, we can stop it as long as we can predict the final string. And if we know the final string, we don't need as many players defending.
Oh no, get back! What? How are they already up there?
Shirasawa-san and the captain were already running the moment the ball was passing to the opposing forward. The defender who took the ball passed it to Shirasawa-san, who fired a long pass, careful of the timing and position so that the captain would not be caught offside.
Keeper, come out! Get the ball first! I'm getting it.
The captain, who was as fast as a guy, managed to catch up to the ball before the opposing keeper and lobbed the ball directly. The shot went over the keeper's head and into the net to score the first goal. The team continued to run as hard as they could, even in extra time, and beat the Queens of the Prefecture 1-0.
We won! We won! We beat the reigning queens! Yes! It's all thanks to you, Satori-kun! Wait, Satori-kun? Where did he go? He's not here.
I'm glad we won somehow. I left the field as soon as the whistle blew. I wasn't even supposed to be there, so I ran away while the attention was still on Shirasawa-san and the others. However,
As expected of you, Satori-kun. The former genius playmaker. You've done a brilliant job.
President! Wait, do you know about me?
I don't play soccer myself, but I like to watch it. I'm sorry I said all those horrible things to get you involved.
Why so sudden? You're a completely different person. You're scaring me.
You've got some real nerve. I wanted you to coach the girls' soccer team, but if I asked you to be the coach after you left soccer due to a serious injury, you would definitely refuse, right? That's why I had to take the strong arm approach.
Why would you do such a thing?
Because... Oh, there's Satori-kun!
Huh? Shirasawa-san?
Why did you disappear all of a sudden? Wait, sis?
Sis?
Yeah, I knew you wouldn't notice. I told that girl to call me president at school. My name is Alina Shirasawa, and I'm her big sister.
What?
Do you understand why I wanted you to be a coach?
You played the villain for your sister?
We were in trouble because we didn't have a coach, so I had to do it for my cute little sister.
After that, I was given a lot of explanations and kind of forced to become the coach. But
If Satori-kun's with us, winning the championship isn't a dream.
Shirasawa-san was so happy that I stopped worrying about it. The president apparently had no intention of abolishing the club, even if they lost the friendly game. It seems that this president is not only strict, but also a liar.
My name is Shinya Kaido. I was being asked to do the most ludicrous favor in my life, and that was... Shinya! Please go to the Omiai for me! My best friend, Kora Seryuin, was asking me to go to his Omiai in his place. He was wealthy, with his parents being the bosses of a large company. But he was something of an oddball. How am I supposed to go to your Omiai? You gotta! I'm begging you! I just can't do it! That's not something you can just change. You'll offend the other family. Don't worry. I know you can do it. I believe in you. You're being ridiculous. Don't you worry. You'll do just fine. And so, after I was forced to do Kora's own problem,
So, you're a Korosarian.
I was at Kora's Omiai on my Saturday with a girl I didn't know. Kora had told me to just tell them that I'm not compatible with this girl after this Omiai ends, but man, I'm so nervous. It's nice to meet you.
You're quite different from what I imagined. From what I was told.
Well, rumors tend to be exaggerated. I'm sorry. I'm lying.
I suppose so. Thank you for coming. It's nice to meet you too. I am Asuka Seryu.
Seryu? That's not a common family name. If you don't mind me asking, why are we here with just the two of us? I was told that the Seryu family wanted to make this a one-on-one meeting. I was no expert on Omiai, but from what I've seen in manga, I was under the impression that typically the parents from both families would attend the Omiai, with their to-be engaged children.
I dislike being uptight and following etiquette. Don't you, Kora-san?
She seems a bit formal herself, but... Yes, I don't... Wait, you're calling me by my first name?
This is an Omiai, so I thought calling you that would be better. Is that a problem?
No, it's fine. I always call Kora by his first name anyway. Is something wrong?
Never mind. Do you have any hobbies?
I like watching sports.
Watching? You don't play them yourself?
I'm actually quite frail physically, so I just have fun watching.
I see.
It's pitiful, I know.
No, you're not. That's just the way you are. It's nothing to be ashamed about.
Oh, she's so polite. She's beautiful too. You missed out on such a good opportunity, Kora. After that, we went to lunch together. I was fortunate that Kora had given me the money for it beforehand. The food was great too. So, what would you like to do now?
Let's see.
I know. Please give me a minute.
Take your time. What are you searching?
I was looking to see if there's any games or competitions nearby.
Wait, you mean because I told you I liked watching sports?
Yes, I thought we should go with what you were interested in, so...
Wait! Let's head somewhere you would like to go.
I really wouldn't mind watching you.
But I mind! It might be okay if she likes sports too, but if she doesn't, I'll just feel sorry for her the whole time. Is there somewhere you'd like to go?
Well, there is. Can we go to the arcade?
She's adorable! I'm guessing you haven't gone to an arcade before?
Yes, that's why I'd like to go.
I suddenly feel like I have something in common with her. She seemed really reserved, but now she's so sweet. Let's go then!
Yes.
As such, we headed to the local arcade. On the way there, I couldn't help but notice how Asuka-san suddenly looked so shy. She was so cute.
Wow! So this is an arcade! There are games everywhere!
It really is amazing to see all these games together in one place.
Can we go ahead and play?
Yep. Do you have any change on you?
A change?
You don't? Then we should probably exchange some bills.
Bills.
Huh? Why does she look so disappointed?
Maybe we should go back.
Huh? But why?
I don't have any physical money, so I think we should go back.
Oh, let me guess. You only have your credit card with you?
Yes?
Let me pay for this then.
You would?
Just leave it to me.
Thank you. I'll let my family know to return the money.
It's fine. You don't have to do that. This is basically a date after all.
Oh, yes. You're right.
It's nothing. Let me go and get some coins.
Yes. Thank you.
Thus, I exchanged money and got some change.
I've seen that Taiko game on television.
Want to try it?
Yes, please.
Let's start then.
I'm getting nervous.
Just relax and have fun. That's what games are for.
Yes, of course.
Seeing that Asuka-san was ready to play, I dropped coins in to start the game.
I didn't expect the notes to move this fast.
Take it easy. You can do it. Gosh, she really is cute. And so, we played the Taiko game together.
I feel so exhausted.
It's pretty hard when you play for the first time. I could tell she was going crazy with the controls.
That was fun though. What should we play next?
Whatever you'd like to play, Asuka-san.
Really? Then I like to try out a metal game.
Okay then, let's go upstairs.
Upstairs?
It looks like the metal games are on the second floor.
Wow, Shinyu-san, you know so much.
Nah, I don't think... Wait, did you just call me by a different name? Not Cora?
No, I didn't. I said Cora. It's really loud in here, so you must have misheard me.
Really? Okay. Well, I haven't told her my real name. I guess it really was my imagination.
Anyways, come on, let's go, Shinyu-san.
Ooh! Asuka-san!
I want to play more games.
With that, Asuka-san pulled me along. We played all the games we could at the arcade.
Oh, that was fun.
Me too. I enjoyed it. I can't help but feel happy seeing her so excited and running around to play all the games. Just like a little kid. Still...
That was so fun.
She's acting a lot different from how she was before. Is she one of those kudere I hear about recently? No, this was a little different. If anything...
Cora-san, where should we go next?
Oh, do you like animals?
Animals? Yes, I do.
What about cats and dogs?
Cat?
Ah!
I love cats.
Okay. I wasn't expecting her to be so excited. Then let's go to the pet shop.
We can?
Of course we can.
You're too kind, Shinya-san.
No, it's really not. Wait, aren't you calling me Shinya?
I'm telling you, you're hearing me wrong. Who is Shinya anyways?
Am I literally imagining her say my name just because I'm used to being called Shinya? I'm sorry I keep mishearing you.
That's alright. Everyone does that from time to time.
You're so mature.
And you're younger than me, right?
I am, yes.
You really are something, Asuka-san. Thank you. That aside, how do we get to this pet shop?
Though she's never been to a pet shop either. Let's go back to the train station and catch a bus there.
A bus? I've never been on the bus before.
Her family must be quite rich. This is the first time she's riding the bus. It's strange though. I've never heard of the Seiryu family. Let's get on the bus then.
Oh, yes. These kittens, just look at them. They're so cute.
These kittens are cute, but it's just as lovable to see Asuka-san so infatuated with them.
Oh, look at this girl. She's reaching out to touch my finger.
They're adorable.
Oh, I really want to hug her.
Would you like us to take her out of the showcase?
What? You could do that?
Of course. Give us a minute.
Oh, thank you. Meow, meow. Whoa, she's adorable. She's so cute.
I'm happy for you. Asuka-san, she's so sweet now, and gentle.
You're such a nice girl. You like me to scratch her? No. Okay. No, no. Oh, she's just so lovely.
Asuka-san, do you have a cat at home?
Oh, no, I don't. My father is allergic to cats,
I see.
so I don't often get to be with cats. Thank you, Kora-san.
No worries. I'm just glad you enjoyed it.
I'm so happy you brought me here.
After that, Asuka-san also played with the puppies. When the kittens started to sleep, we left the pet store.
My sweet kittens.
Asuka-san was a little sad to leave, though.
Where should we go now?
Let me think.
Kora-san?
I'm sorry, Asuka-san. There's something I need to apologize to you about. I resolved to tell her everything. Now that I knew how good and kind a person she was, I couldn't suppress the fact that I was deceiving her any longer. Suddenly, wait, what's that sound?
Oh no! Shinya-san! Look over there!
What? That cat must have fell from the bridge!
What should we do?
Asuka-san, wait here!
What? You're going to... Wait! It's too dangerous!
I heard Asuka-san cry out to me as I dove into the river. Come on, come on! I just need a few minutes! My feet can't touch the bottom! But if I could just swim like this! Kicking my feet as much as I could, I managed to reach the cat and keep it above the water. But, what should I do? It's so hard just to swim around! Shinya! Don't be so stupid, you fool! Cora? What are you doing here? Just shut it and grab my hand! I'll pull you up! Cora! Thanks! You know, you should do something about that recklessness. Sorry. And thanks. But why were you here?
Are you two okay?
Asuka-san! Cora's here too now. Alright. Asuka-san, let me continue with what I was saying before. I know this might be a shock, but this guy here is the real Kora Seryuin. I was sent here in his place.
Yes, I know.
I know you're probably angry with... Wait, what did you just say?
I already knew that he's the real Kora Seryuin. And that you're Shinya Kaido. After all, Kora Seryuin is my older brother.
What? You're Kora Ow! Yeah, to tell you the truth. So, Asuka-san's real last name is Seryuin? And this wasn't a real Omiai? I asked Korra after hearing his explanation. Pretty much. Asuka's only ever been to girls' schools, so she's never gotten to know any boys very well. Yet, Dad's been grumbling so much for her to get engaged, so I decided to introduce her to the best guy I know. But, don't you know I'm not that rich? This isn't about money. I never said this was a marriage of convenience. I just wanted someone who could make her truly happy. Oh, okay. Couldn't you have told me that at the start? About that. Asuka insisted she wanted to see for herself, to see if you were sincere. So we tested to see if you'd be honest and admit that you weren't really me. So that's what it was.
I personally didn't ask for a pretend Omai, but Oni-chan kept telling me that that was the only way to know in this short amount of time.
Oni-chan? Asuka-san, that formal speech you were using, was that?
I acted that out. Oni-chan told me that was the best way to go.
All of that just for this? I squealed as I processed how much they had tossed me around in this game. Calm down already! Anyway, Shinya, let me ask you, what did you think of Asuka? About Asuka-san? I did all this to try to bring you two closer. I need to hear your honest thoughts. She's such a kind and sweet girl. She's beautiful. And you, Asuka?
Shinya-san is... I thought of him the same way. He's gentle and caring just like you told me. Even went out of his way to save this kitty.
You heard the girl. So, what are you gonna say, Shinya? Asuka-san, if you're willing, would you like to go out with me from now on?
Yes, I'd love to.
Thank you, Asuka-san.
No, thank you, Shinya-san.
This is how we started dating each other, thanks to the scheming of my best friend. I honestly had other things I wanted to complain to Korra about, but with the fact that Korra saved me from drowning, and that I now had a beloved partner, I decided to let those things go. It was more important to do everything I could to make her life a happy one. On a minor note, Asuka's parents were overprotective of her, which was why she had never gotten the chance to go to the arcade before. I've been watching after your younger sister ever since I was in elementary school. We were 7 years apart. Never thought much of it. I didn't have a father, so that's just how things were. Maybe it helped that my hobby was to do not much of anything. I would just watch my sister play at the park with her friends, and that was good enough for me. After I started my junior year of high school, I was still watching after my sister, but I made us some snacks!
Yay! Hand me donuts! Come on, Tsubasa! Okay.
I had another sister. Just kidding. She was a girl that lived on the same floor as us. Her name was Tsubasa Shirayama. She apparently got along well with my sister, and they've always played together. Of course, they went to the same school, and to me, they looked like real sisters. She seemed to love reading books, and I kept seeing her read for Asuna. She was also great at it. She would act out each part, and even I would listen in on their stories. She's usually really quiet, so it was interesting to see a different side of her. Hey, Tsubasa, you have some food on your lips.
Thank you. Hey, we're not kids anymore. Don't do that.
Huh? Oh, sorry. Seriously? They're already that age? They say girls grow up fast, but they get so mad the second you mention anything about age. Tsubasa is blushing too. Oops. I gotta treat her like she's the same age as me. She has a very unique attitude. I'm not sure what she's thinking about half the time. Apparently, she has a single mother household and she could be afraid of men. She's always seeing how I am, and I don't think she dislikes me, but she gave me a present with Asuna even for my birthday. Hey, Tsubasa doesn't hate me, right?
Huh? Why? If anything, she likes you.
But she's always so simple in her answers. I feel like if she likes me, she would talk to me more.
You don't really understand women at all.
Women? I was being lectured by a 10-year-old girl. I know I shouldn't consider age as a factor, but oh well, at least she doesn't hate me. Hey, do you want more curry, Asuna?
Yeah, I love curry.
We even have ice cream today.
Yay! Ice cream!
Yeah, still a kid. I go to school with them every day recently. It can be dangerous nowadays.
Oh, did you know Miho's boyfriend is a middle schooler?
Wow, that's crazy. That's just a crime. Middle schooler and elementary schooler? I don't understand the law. Really, I don't understand anything romance related anymore.
Do you have people who date elementary schoolers around you too?
Huh? No, no way. I mean, maybe not no way, but it should be no way. Well, it's so weird.
You're too surprised, bro. Who cares if you're dating an elementary schooler?
I'll be the first to say it. My sister is cute, but kinda dumb. Let me reiterate. She's dumb. The one thing that is not okay, legally speaking, is what I want to say, but I don't even have the time to date her. I take care of my sister and clean the house, and my day is over. I am not running away from reality, I swear. I don't want a girlfriend so badly I would date an elementary schooler.
That's just called being single. You're probably aiming too high.
I can't say anything back because I feel like somehow she's right. If I had time and the willpower and money, I'd want a cute girlfriend too. But I don't have any of it. I'm just getting by with my day-to-day life. Whatever. One day, I'll meet someone. And just as I kept saying that to myself, I found myself at some random company and... My household was a single-father household, and I can't say we're wealthy. Of course, we don't have money to go to college, and I chose to find a job right out of high school. I wanted my sister, Asuna, to go to college at least. I wasn't that good at studying anyway. This is how things should be. 6 a.m. Asuna, I'm gonna leave your bento here!
Okay, I'm going to practice now.
My sister, who's in track and field, leaves for her club meets earlier than I leave for work. She'd always been athletic, and she even went to nationals as a sophomore. Maybe she'll go to an athletic college. I need to save more money.
Oh, good morning.
Oh, good morning, Tsubasa. It's a great day today, huh? I'm an old man considering my go-to topic is the weather. I swear, I just turned 20 yesterday. By the way, I still don't have a girlfriend. My fears came true.
It's been a while since we've walked next to each other.
Yeah. I think after you graduated elementary school, we kind of stopped hanging out.
I want to eat your food again.
Oh, sure. Just come over whenever you want.
Okay.
Tsubasa hasn't changed. It's so easy to talk to her.
Have you found a girlfriend yet?
That is not what I should be talking about to be easy. I was way too defenseless. Of course kids want to talk about romance. I feel like she's gonna respect me less. Please forgive me for my sin. I mean, you know, off and on.
What? That's not what Tsubasa said.
She had talked to my sister. In other words, she knew I was lying. Sorry, I'm lying.
Good.
Good?
Oh, I mean, I'm glad she's not lying. It's almost Christmas already.
Oh yeah, huh? So fast. 2 years ago, basically when my sister was in elementary school, we had small parties. We didn't have anything last year because she had club though. And I'm sure we won't have one again this year.
I'm throwing a Christmas party. Would you like to come?
Huh? I thought Asuna had practice. Wonder if she can go now.
Oh, anyway, I'll be waiting at my house on Christmas Day.
Oh, hey! She took off running after leaving me with those words. It was Christmas Day. I'm off work, so it's no problem, but when I asked Asuna about the party, she just left me with a good luck. What is she talking about? I mean, I should just stop thinking about it. I bought a present, so it shouldn't be a problem. I actually had something that was bothering me from before. I should ask Tsubasa today. It all worked out.
Welcome, sir.
Huh? It was a maid-style Christmas party.
Oh, I mean, ho ho ho! Welcome, young man.
Yeah, I don't think that's right either, Tsubasa. She really is great at acting. I guess she was saying thank you for everything. Thank? Can't really tell over the Santa costume. Do you need me to help?
No, I'm going to do everything today. You just sit.
I mean, I should just not think about it. Ah, this chicken is good.
I'm glad. I copied your recipe.
I see. That little girl is copying my cooking. I'm so old now.
Not.
Huh?
You're not an old man yet. You're so good looking.
Huh? Oh, thanks? Think? I'm sure she's just trying to cheer me up.
Oh,
Tsubasa's acting funny.
I like you.
You're joking, right?
No, you're kind. You always help me. So, I wanted to throw this Christmas party after talking to Asuna.
I see. I'm just happy. I've never been admired by anyone, but I have to be real.
Will you date me?
I could see her hand shaking. She's being that serious. Then I need to answer from the bottom of my heart as well. I'm sorry, Tsubasa. I can't date you right now. The reason doesn't matter anymore. You can't date a middle school student as a regular adult anymore. She would be shunned too. I'm happy, but this isn't okay.
Oh, I see.
Is it because I'm a child?
She seemed pretty upset. I want to explain, but I don't want to just blame her age. She always got upset when I treated her as a child, even when she was in elementary school. I need to be honest with her. It's more than just age. Here's your present.
Is this a book?
Yeah. Remember how you were incredible at reading books? I actually heard from Asuna. You want to do acting, but you're shy, so you can't, right? Tsubasa was talking about me with Asuna, just like I was asking Asuna about Tsubasa.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad you confessed to me, but I need to work on myself now. I need to work hard and earn money for my sister.
And you have something you need to accomplish too. I want you to read this and remember your acting and challenge yourself. How about we pick things back up after you made your wish come true?
I knew I would hurt her if I just said that age was the only reason I didn't want to date her, but I was able to tell her my feelings well. I think you have a knack for acting. From my point of view, I really think that she's wasting her dream.
After I achieve my dreams.
She smiled after she thought about it.
Okay, I'm going to work hard for my dreams. Will you listen to me after?
Of course! I'll work hard too.
Okay.
This was good, right? Why do I feel a little sad? My sister was quickly in high school. I kept working in the factory every day. Tsubasa became an actress in an acting group and had been working hard. One time, I was invited by Asuna to go watch one of Tsubasa's plays. She had quickly grown into a beautiful woman. Who knew someone could go so quickly from middle school to high school? Maybe she was shining because she was pursuing her dreams. Either way, I was in the wrong place. The crowd were all murmuring about how cute she was. She really did have talent as an actress. I'm glad that I was able to push her in the right direction. If she had dated me, I'm sure she would have wasted her potential. I think I made the right choice.
Huh? You're not gonna say hey to Tsubasa?
Nah, she's gotta be tired. Anyway, I gotta go to a drinking party with my coworkers.
I see. Okay. I'm gonna go home after I say hey to Tsubasa.
I think she understood without me saying anything. Even if I didn't really understand what I was feeling. I didn't feel like I could see her. Luckily, I was able to save enough to send my little sister off to college, though. Asuna was doing great things in track and field, and she also has a bright future. Alright, what will be my new goal? After watching Tsubasa, I kept questioning myself. I haven't accomplished anything for myself. My sister became a college student. I decided to leave my hometown. There was a reason for that. I was asked to move to a far factory from my company, so I accepted. It was a fairly large company, so the dorms were clean and it wasn't a busy city, so I had no problem saving money. I want my sister to live alone, and my dad always lives alone too. I need to find my change. My new workplace was pretty uneventful, and only time passed. There wasn't much to do around, so we kept having drinking parties. However, Kurikawa, make a girlfriend already! I want to, but I can't. They just don't like me. You've been saying that for the whole year you've been with me. You're so young! He's nice, but he's a little annoying when he's drunk. I looked over at the TV and saw someone I recognized.
Let's clean your body from the inside out. Fresh mineral water. Curé.
Was that Tsubasa? I tried to check, but the commercial had ended. When I checked the water from the commercial on my phone, it was definitely Tsubasa. She was apparently chosen to be the model for the commercial. A few years, and she's somehow even more beautiful than before. After looking up some more information, she seems to have been doing great things as a new actress. Whoa! This is who you want to be your girlfriend? No, I wouldn't be a good fit for someone as beautiful as her. That's true. You're right. Sorry. I'm sorry. That's where you're supposed to be a drunk and cheer me up. Why are you suddenly giving me a real answer? I mean, he's not wrong, but no one would believe me if I said that she had confessed her love for me. More of the same every day. Maybe that's actually something special. Nowadays, people blow up fast. She was popular and growing quickly. First, it was the commercial. Then it was social media. And now some small dramas. She's even a small character in a popular TV show.
So, I went to watch Tsubasa and it was so cool! I was even allowed to be in the commercial as an extra. They said I have natural talent as an actress. Maybe I'll go for it.
She really is dumb. If you can't tell that they're just joking, you should probably stop.
What do you mean?
Whatever. I just hope she grows up pure.
Oh, so I wasn't sure, but she wanted to know your contact info, so I gave it to her.
Huh? She knew my phone number, right?
No, your address.
My address? Felt like something was up. Maybe I was just thinking a little too much. And the days continued as normal. for a few days. Just another day off. Someone had rung the doorbell. Coming! Who is it? I didn't order anything, and I don't think anyone is supposed to come over.
Hey, it's been a minute.
Huh? Is this a dream? This is the girl from the TV!
You don't remember me? It's me, Tsubasa.
What are you doing here, Tsubasa? Even though there's no one here to watch the dorms, someone will eventually catch us. I invited her in.
So, it's been so long.
Oh, yeah. I always see you on TV. This was a completely different girl from who I was used to. She had grown inside and out. So, what can I help you with?
I became an actress,
Yeah, I know. I even saw you on TV a second ago.
so I came to see you for our promise.
Promise? What was our promise again? I really don't remember.
That face, you don't remember?
No! I definitely remember. Yeah! I lied. What was our promise? I was in a complete panic. When I had seen Tsubasa in person, she was just too beautiful to describe. This is what you called an actress.
Okay, let's go. Are you off work? It's my first time around here, so can you show me around? I heard you have a car.
Huh? Are you here to sightsee? Was that the promise?
No, I came here to go on a date with you.
What?
Just kidding. I actually have a different reason.
This was bad. She even started joking around. I had no chance. I just needed to listen to whatever she had to say.
I'm hungry. Let's go to a busy store.
Busy store? You realize that people will notice you, right?
It's fine. I'm not that popular.
I went to a seafood place that was nearby and popular.
Huh? Isn't that Tsubasa? Is she filming? Private outing, I think. Who is she with? Family? Father, maybe?
You could have at least said brother! We're not that far apart in age.
Man, it must be nice living near the ocean.
I don't taste anything.
You probably shouldn't put too much soy on. Clean your body from the inside.
She had dropped the line from the commercials. Everyone knew. Man, what a day. People were sneaking pictures at a lunch place and Tsubasa was smiling about it. Thought maybe the cafe that I always go to with the chill owner would be fine, but he asked for a signature.
The cheesecake is so good.
And Tsubasa is happy. Is this how it was to be a famous person? That was more of a hide yourself behind a mask and hat to try to sneak around kind of thing. I didn't understand.
Hey, you don't remember our promise, do you?
Huh? Yeah. Why? Oh, shoot.
I knew it. So, you have no idea why I started down this path.
I do remember that. It was when I gave you that drawing book on Christmas Day. At that moment, I remembered everything. That was the day that I had told her once she achieved her goals, we would think about her confession again. No way is she talking about that, though.
I see. If you remember that much, it's fine. That wasn't what I came for anyway.
What do you mean?
I think you could tell if you looked behind you, but we've been tailed this whole morning.
What?
I could see the headlines. New up-and-coming actress on a weekend date with her real boyfriend.
Boyfriend? Real?
It's on the weekly gossip, and they just connect the dots real quickly without asking about it at all. I was hanging out with someone to get used to pretending to be their SO, and they thought that I was really dating him.
Well, I mean, you are a great actress. I think it was also the fault of the male part, but oh well. Maybe the boy spread some rumors or something.
Also, we're a small office, so we don't know how to stop the news from spreading. So I asked a different gossip magazine that I knew for some help.
Help? This was not good.
I wanted them to write a real deal with the person I really liked.
What? So this is all on camera? It's gonna be on the magazines? What am I gonna do when my coworkers find out?
You don't have to be so surprised.
Why not? It's a gossip magazine!
I do really like you, so...
I mean, sure, but, like, what?
Yeah, seriously. You don't have to be so surprised.
I'm seriously so confused right now. I was surprised about the gossip magazines, but this is even more surprising. The girl that everyone knew about, Tsubasa, still liked me? How is that possible?
I worked really hard and achieved this because of you. So please, take responsibility for that.
What?
Yeah, so...
So?
Can we get a quick kiss?
No! We're not done talking! I don't understand at all!
Of course not.
She grinned a little. It was weird. I remember her when she was in elementary school. I think it was because she wasn't acting at all.
We could finally start a new chapter of our lives.
This is how my life changed, but we'll save the details for another day. I can't even really talk right now because I had a Tsubasa with a huge smile in front of me.
My name is Daichi Mitsubashi. I'm a sophomore in high school. There was an incredibly cute girl in our class. Her name was Yuna Matsuyaka. A lot of people talked to her when she started school. However, because she didn't talk much and she's kind of an introvert, people started to shy away from her. She's also great looking, so a lot of guys asked her out, but she always said no. People started getting the impression that she prefers to be alone, and she was eventually isolated. Good morning, Miss Matsuyaka.
Good morning.
She looked at me puzzled. You're always reading books. Do you like reading?
Yeah, I do.
She answered me with a confused look the whole time. I used to read books often. What kind of books do you read?
Why do you ask?
I wanted to get along with you. We're seat neighbors after all.
You won't have fun with me even if we get along.
I think I have fun with you.
I want to be alone, so leave me alone.
Matsuyaka closed the book and stormed out the class. You're pushing boundaries talking to Miss Matsuyaka. My friend, Shota Minuzaki, started talking to me. I guess it's not that easy, huh? Well, yeah, you've seen how she is, right? Why did you start talking to her all of a sudden when no one talks to her? I wanted to get along with her. I've been looking for a good time, and I seemed as good as any, so I got seated next to her. You like her? Yeah. I didn't have any reason to hide it, so I just told him. There was someone who was still interested in her. She's got a great face, but you should probably not. Why? You know about her. She's not social at all. Even if she's pretty, she's just a lonely nerd. There were a lot of guys who asked her out when she started, but now she's a loner. But something about her draws me in. Maybe it's her face and how cool she is. You say cool, I say trouble communicating. I don't know about that. It was well known in middle school. I was in the same middle school as her, but she was like that with her exes too. They always broke up within a month. They always say that she's a boring person. Eventually, no one asked her out and she was a loner. Just like she is now. I see. I thought she liked being alone, but I didn't know that that was the real story behind it all. I was also an introvert that didn't like to talk to people either. Someone I met in middle school was able to change the way I thought. After I heard about her story, I felt much closer to her. I want to get along with her. You should really stop. You're gonna get bored. Thanks for worrying about me. I'm gonna do it. Lunch. Hey, do you want to eat with me? I talked to her, she started eating so she couldn't run.
I don't think there's a reason we should eat together.
She looked like she was gonna put away her bento, but she stopped after she looked like it wasn't worth the effort. You always try to run when I talk to you, so I figured you'd want to talk while we ate.
I was running away to not talk to you. I want to be alone.
Don't be like that. We're classmates. Let's get along. I took a chair to a desk and started eating some bread I bought.
You don't have to eat at my desk. We literally sit next to each other.
It's more friendly if we sit close.
I don't remember being friends with you.
We're eating lunch together. We're friends.
You're quite prideful.
Maybe she gave up. She stopped complaining after that. It wasn't that she was friendly, but she at least listened. After class. Hey, let's go home together?
Go home alone.
She started walking home alone and I stood next to her.
Why are you following me?
Well, we're leaving out the same gate.
You don't have to walk next to me.
I want to be close to you.
You won't have fun around me.
That's not true, I'm having fun.
I don't get it.
She seemed annoyed, but she at least responded. After we were outside the school, it was definitely one way, but I kept talking to her.
Hey, why do you want to talk to me that much?
She asked me after a while of walking home.
Is it because you want to get along with me? As friends?
When she asked me, I froze. I wanted to be her boyfriend. I knew that asking her out suddenly would end in failure, so I was trying to get to know her, but she's used to people asking her out. She probably thought I had ulterior motives. I liked you since the day I saw you. I know it's sudden, but I want to go out with you. I figured I would just tell her how I feel without hiding it if she had already figured it out. I didn't want her to think I wasn't loyal by lying. She let out a drawn-out sigh.
I knew that was what you wanted. I don't want to date anyone. Give up on me.
Is there a reason why you don't want to go out with me?
Lazy.
Dating is too much work?
There's a lot of reasons. I said no. Leave me alone.
She pushed me away coldly and walked away. I knew it wouldn't be easy, but I was a little upset that I got shut down. I couldn't pursue her anymore. The next day. Good morning, Masayaka.
Why are you talking to me?
I'm just being friendly. She looked at me dumbfounded when I greeted her as if nothing had happened.
I thought I told you to leave me alone.
I just figured we could at least be friends.
I don't even want to be your friend.
I don't want to give up on you.
You really don't know when to stop, do you? You won't have any fun with me.
I always have fun with you.
I don't get it.
Miss Matsuyaka put her stuff down and left class. I just kept talking to her every time we had a break. She just kept running, but I never stopped talking to her. Lunchtime, courtyard. You eat lunch outside, huh?
Why are you following me?
She sighed heavily at me after I followed her to the courtyard. She was clearly getting tired of me. Well, if you just stopped running away.
Can you not tell that I'm trying to avoid you?
I still want to be with you.
Leave me alone.
Matsuyaka kept eating without running away. It seemed that she gave up. You finally gave up turning me away, huh?
You're gonna follow me anyway, right?
Oh, of course. Maybe she was trying to keep anyone from sitting with her. She had her stuff on the seat next to her. I had bread for lunch, so I started eating while standing up.
I don't like when you're looking down on me.
I'll crouch down then.
Where are you going to crouch? Just sit next to me.
She moved her stuff to let me sit next to her. She must have not liked me crouching in front of her. It looked like I was going to be looking up her skirt, so she gave me permission to sit next to her.
Mitsuboshi, why do you care about me so much?
I like you.
What about me do you like? We haven't talked at all.
I like your face. It was love at first sight.
If it's really just my looks you're after, I don't plan to be around you anymore. I don't want to date anyone who's after my looks.
That was the only reason I started to be interested in you. Now I'm interested in your personality. I want to get to know you better.
What is there you want to know about? I'm just a regular introvert that likes to be alone. You should be able to figure it out.
I thought so at first, but I feel like you want to be the kind of person that gets along with those around you. I must have been spot on because she froze for a moment.
Why do you think that?
I just figured since everyone keeps getting closer to you than going away, you were just getting annoyed by it. You're cute and popular, so as much as people liked you, you must have been pretty tired of people talking bad about you.
People who are only looking at me for my looks always end up that way. I don't talk much to begin with, and people somehow stay around me and are sad that I don't talk to them. You'll be the same way.
I understand the way you are. I used to be an introvert too.
How?
I like to think I'm a little bit more outgoing now, but I didn't talk much before. When people talked to me, I only responded with simple responses. I never said anything on my own.
It doesn't sound like you.
I would ask someone to vouch for me, but no one from my middle school goes there. But I really was like you.
Yeah, I don't believe you. You actually seem like you're a fairly chatty guy. Kind of easy.
Easy as going too far. This was the first time I've ever confessed to a girl. But I'm only like that because I'm telling you all of my feelings. I didn't think too far and I just let things roll off my back when my jokes don't stick.
Oh, so the introvert thing was a joke.
That was true. I said a joke earlier.
When?
She didn't realize that me trying to crouch in front of her was just a joke. I figured I'd let it go, considering that I didn't want her thinking I was some kind of pervert. It's okay if you didn't catch it. What I want to say is that even if you're quiet, I like you. I won't dislike you for being an introvert.
Then do what you want. I'm just gonna keep being me.
So you'll date me?
I never said that. I don't have any intention of just dating anyone.
Well, dang. She seemed to at least approve of me being around her. She didn't run away when I approached her, so it was amazing progress. Break. Hey, let's go to the art room.
You should go alone.
Oh, come on. I didn't get her approval, but I was waiting for her to get ready and headed to the afternoon classes with her. After class. Miss Matsuyaka! Let's go home together.
Don't come with me.
She kept turning me down, but I never gave up. The next day, I kept saying hello in the morning and kept talking to her during the breaks. She would only respond quietly or say a few words, so it wasn't as if we were talking a lot to each other. But she definitely wasn't ignoring me. Of course, we hung out during lunch and went home together. That continued for about 2 weeks. Break. Daichi, you really don't give up. I'm impressed. I would have given up a long time ago. Shota was talking to me like he pitied me. Him and my classmates always saw us interacting. It was basically just me talking to her and her just casually brushing me off. Maybe this is the power of love. She literally doesn't even talk to you. You realize that people are laughing at you behind your back, right? That you're just insane? I don't care if they're talking about me, so long as they don't talk about her. You know, I think people say that she has a lot of patience, but they don't really talk bad about her. If anything, they feel bad that you're following her around constantly. That's rude. I don't think I'm causing a fuss with her. How? She's literally cold to you because you're annoying her. Why do you talk to her even when she's bothering you like that? She's not interested. It's not fun. It's like watching the old me, so I can't leave her alone. I don't mind if she stays that way, but I don't want her to spend her school days like everyone else. How exactly is she like you? I'll explain later. Even Shota doesn't know that I used to be an introvert. I figured he wouldn't believe me, so I just ended our conversation there. After class, let's go home together.
You're gonna follow me even if I say no.
This was our regular routine. She had completely given up turning me down.
You aren't getting tired of this? You figured out that you won't have fun with me, right?
It had been a while before Miss Matsuyaka had said anything back to me. Not at all. I'm just glad I can be around you.
I don't talk much, and I don't know what to say. I don't know anything about pop culture, and I prefer to stay inside and read books. If you stay with me, nothing fun will come of it.
Do you feel like you have to entertain someone? You really don't have to worry about it.
No matter how much time I spent with someone, I was called boring every time. They would always get upset and didn't like me. I don't want that anymore.
What do you want? I think if you want, you can become very popular. Or do you want to be alone?
I can't be popular. If they're going to run away anyway, I might as well just stay this way.
But it's pretty sad. I thought it was fine being alone before, but now that I have more friends, I have more happiness. When I changed, I wished I'd changed sooner. I think you'll be the same way.
You can't change a personality that easily. You weren't actually an introvert, were you?
You're really not going to believe me, are you? If you have any bit of hope for being more outgoing, I will help you out.
What are you planning on doing?
Well, for starters, I'm going to ask you out. She looked at me like she was disappointed that she even bothered listening.
So you just want to date me?
Come on, just give it a shot. If you date me and nothing changes, I promise I'll stop bothering you.
Really?
I'll keep my promises.
Fine. If that's the last of it, I'll date you.
You don't mind where we go on a date?
I don't mind. But just so you know, if we go to an amusement park, I can't ride any roller coasters or haunted mansions, so there won't be many rides for us.
That's perfect, actually.
What is?
Oh, sorry, just talking to myself. So, we're going to... Sunday, I was going on a date with her in an amusement park. She said yes on the condition that we do not ride any scary rides. We rode merry-go-rounds and teacups. Are you having fun?
More or less.
She didn't talk much even after we came to the park. Even though I tossed a bunch of conversation starters, she just handed me short responses. It was still like I was talking to myself, as usual. You remember you said you can't change personalities easily? I thought so too, and maybe I just got lucky. But you are so much like me from before that I figured I could really change your personality a little.
What are you talking about? You bored of being with me?
Not at all. I picked an amusement park for us because I wanted to help change your personality.
Going on a date won't change anything.
You don't have enough confidence. I think you don't talk because you're afraid of how the other person will respond. I think you're thinking up all the negative responses that someone will come up with when you say something, and so you're afraid to say anything at all.
That's not true.
She started thinking. I don't know the real reason, but there must have been something that bothered her. She was stopping herself without even knowing it. Everyone is unique and different, so you can say what you want. If you said something that offended them, you can apologize. If the joke doesn't land, you just let it go. If you're confident, you just look at the positive side of things.
You're just talking about psychology. You can't just tell me to be confident and make me confident.
I understand that it's a little tough, but if you break out of your shell, you can actually build up your confidence fairly easily.
Your shell?
You just do things that you don't think you can do. If it's something you're afraid of, it's even better.
Afraid of?
I went to a snowboarding trip with one of my classmates in middle school. He took care of me as an introvert, and I told him that I didn't know how to snowboard, so he said he'd teach me. But he took me to the top without saying a thing. He said that you learn to snowboard by falling. After he taught me the basics, he just left me at the top. He went first, so I had to go down on my own.
That's dangerous. You weren't injured?
I didn't want to get hurt, so I tried so hard. I would slide a little and speed up so fast I kept falling when I could. I had to go down, so I was terrified, but I slowly made my way down. But after a while, I started learning how to board because I had to.
You were lucky. You could have really hurt yourself.
He was watching me from the bottom. I'm sure he would have helped if something did happen, but he told me later that if I was that scared of that, I wouldn't experience anything as scary later. Even talking in front of people wasn't scary compared to what I experienced. Then I found myself thinking that a lot of things weren't as scary as I thought.
You're simple. What are you trying to say, telling me that story?
I'm saying that I overcame something I thought was impossible and changed my personality. If you can get over your fear, you'll be able to have confidence too.
You saying I should go snowboarding?
Nope, but there are other things you're afraid of. I pointed at the roller coaster and she immediately said no.
I don't want to get on. I'm not going to.
I won't make you. But if you get on it and you overcome your fear of roller coasters, I think you'll be way more confident than usual. Which is worse than not being able to talk to everyone. She thought of the answer to that question. From an introvert's point of view, there is nothing much scarier than talking to someone. Even after I kept talking to her, she didn't say much. If I didn't say anything, it was dead silent.
I'd rather talk to everyone than ride a roller coaster.
Okay, you won't know until you try, right? Everything else will seem easy after that. This is all I can do for you. The rest is up to you. If she wanted to maintain status quo, then she was allowed to leave the situation, plain and simple. I was basically trying to get her to convince herself that she could beat her fears. Whether or not she can muster the courage is up to her. It depends on how badly she wanted to change herself.
You're really an introvert?
I'm not lying. I didn't talk much and all I did was stay inside and play games. I didn't have any friends to hang out with.
Is it more fun now?
School is actually a lot of fun. If I was like I was before, I didn't think I could feel that way.
I see.
She thought about it. She looked at me with determination.
I would be pissed at you if nothing changes.
I'll do whatever you want me to. She chose to ride the roller coaster. There comes a time when you realize you need to change. If she felt like she did, she should challenge herself. She kept saying she couldn't do it when she was in line, but I kept rooting for her. She kept telling me she regretted it all and that she hated me, but that swapped to screaming on the roller coaster. Afterwards, she sat on the bench like her soul had left her body, and they ended up taking care of her. 1 month later, Mrs. Matsuyaka, you want to go somewhere after class?
Sorry, I can't date anyone else.
One of my classmates was inviting her out to a date. She always says no, though. Don't try to steal someone's girlfriend, dude. Come on, I want to get along with her too. You can't date her, though. We're going out. After exposure treatment, she started getting confident and brighter. People started talking to her again, and she was able to even joke.
You don't have to say anything. I only like you. Don't cheat on me, okay?
We were an official couple, liked by everyone in the class. I was following her around for a while, so no one disapproved. She accepted my feelings and started showing affection towards me, which caused people to tease her. She was a completely different person. I won't say that introverts are bad, but you may be able to have more fun as an outgoing person. Look at them showing off their PDA. Right?
I won't ever change how I feel for you. Let's always be together.
I love you.